Well, hello everybody, it's Thursday, March 20th, 2025, and time for Marvel Legendary Randomizer number 156. I'm excited to play another game today. Hello everybody in chat. First things first, if you didn't catch the announcement on the Discord, I have officially opened up the signups for the Spring 2025 tournament. We've had the signups for, I opened them yesterday, and we've already have 66 individual solo players and teams playing in the tournament, which is huge for this short amount of time. Our record is 125 active participants. We're really hoping that you play. If you are watching this right now and you have not yet signed up for the tournament, and you do so, let me know in chat and I will shout you out and say thank you for joining, and I'll look forward to seeing you play in the event. You can join, just go to discord.bigaltopgames.com. Find the tournament channel there, and all the instructions are there. You can also go to tournament.bigaltopgames.com and get a link to the rules and the sign-up sheet and the live feed of how many players have joined. So that's, again, tournament.bigaltopgames.com. Check that out, and I hope to see you sign up. I want to make it the biggest event ever that we've ever done, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing the 7-week Swiss format like we did last time. It was overwhelmingly popular, and I think it's a good time for everybody. Also, we are continuing to rate the heroes in the Discord. We've done about a week of hero rating, and I think it's gone really, really well with the new system. I've already devised, I've made a graph that I'm going to put up, a chart actually, a 4-quadrant chart based on the hero ratings, with the versatility of each hero going on the X, and the value going on the Y, and I've got 16 quadrants set up, so each hero is going to fall somewhere in one of those 16 quadrants and tell you what kind of hero they are. Are they more versatile but very powerful specialist? Are they an all-around great hero? Are they really powerful, or are they somewhere in the almost great tier in both categories? Are they somewhere where they're not versatile and not powerful? I'll be releasing the first wave of those results at the end of the month period, so that'll be about April 10th is when we'll have done this for a month. So look forward to that. Awesome. I'm glad you entered the tournament. Thank you. And I think you'll have a great time. I'm going to be watching the counter off to the side, so I will know if any more people sign up. We're at 66 right now. If it goes up, let me know if that was you, and I will thank you. All right. We have some results to go over this week from this past week's Randomizer League and a new game to play. We have some henchmen that are almost eliminated. We've got Sentinels have been eliminated, and the Brood are very, very close. And I think there's another one. If they get randomized, that is our 10th appearance, and they'll be gone. So we could eliminate somebody today. We could see Gambit finally show up today, or we could see some Weapon X, anything in between. But let's look at the results for this last week with the Hydra Super Adaptoid and the Cytoplasm Spike Invasion. Fives Phantomix says, first tournament, I'm already going to have the most sets. You mean the most sets that you've ever had? Because you only need at least two sets in addition to core to enter. But the more sets you have, the more variety I can give your pods and your setups, and I think you have a better time that way. So, although if you don't have that many sets, I'm going to give you as many as I can throughout the tournament. All right, what do you think were the results of this week? I'm just going to show you very shortly. This was I recommend, you guys apparently, on your results, I recommend this setup for you guys to play. Here's how it looked. So it turned out to be an easy, great setup. And that's good, because sometimes the tougher setups are the ones that people seem to enjoy more if they're not overwhelmingly tough. But because this was an 88.46% win rate and a 3.6 out of 5 fun level, it is very recommended. So if you have Shield and World War Hulk, a lot of folks have those sets. I think Shield, by the way, currently has a 100% ownership rate in the tournament signups. So you might have it. Chances are. But let's go ahead and see what these results look like, and we can jump into our new games today. Only 10 players for setup B this week. So we have only top 10, and that's it. At 10th place, we've got Montax there at 6 total rank points, who had a very disastrous and diabolical shuffle in each deck, unfortunately. 9th place is Mr. Tints with 15.5 total rank points. Quite tricky with a lot of things, adding wounds or discarding cards. 8th place goes to Abernicus with 17.5 total rank points. 7th place goes to Red John with 18 total rank points. 6th place goes to Canis with 19.5 total rank points. Neither side got the combos they were looking for. Player 1, a semi-wonky Deathlock Storm Hulkbuster deck functioning. Player 2's Joe Fix, a deck probably needed some more time. She got a rare right before the game ended. Great game, fun heroes. Even though all the special officers we saw ended up in the Hydra level pile, Shield is still my favorite expansion. That is rough. 5th place goes to KB Driven with 22.5 total rank points. Fun, but didn't enjoy the hero synergy as much here as compared to setup A. 4th place goes to Savage Teddy Bear with 28 total rank points. 3rd place goes to Fives with 30 total rank points. 5 out of 5 fun level. I can't wait to rate Deathlock because he isn't very versatile, but his cards are goated with the sauce, if combined with each of his cards together. I second that. He's one of my heroes in the draft league that I'm playing, Real Daniel's League. It's very fun. And we're going to rate him relatively soon. He's letter D, and we're going in alphabetical order, so look forward to him in not too far in the future. 2nd place goes to Kyla with 30.5 total rank points. At the fun level of 3, Hulkbuster was the MVP for both setups. Kyla got the rare very early and was able to thin his deck down quickly and blasted the Mastermind. All he went was Storm and had a solid deck that was beginning to work well, but Hulkbuster smashed everything a bit too quickly. And our 1st place winner for setup B this week was Avatarish, our tournament champion, by the way, who's defending his title in this next event. 32.5 total rank points. No aim in sight, so the strength tech side had to recruit 4 officers and feed one to the spite to get Deathlock's rare. Range covert side also did okay. Well done. Let's jump up to setup A, if we can. There we go. We had a good number of players for setup A, so I gotta keep going. Move my cursor because it doesn't need to be here. All right, so well done. Thanks everybody for playing under our top 10. Ashley said Hulk carried this game. Montax's Cytoplasm stack got the best of him with 5 twists in his game. Bernigus had kind of an average game, and Mike Gage Legendary focused on recruiting Agent Venom and Wong. Yeah, on the left, and Hulkbuster not really got going on shapeshifting symbiote was recruited and ended up winning the game like our 4 people there. All right, you did. All right, let's look at our top 10. 10th place goes to me with 35 total rank points. I said a 10 scheme with a challenging but not too difficult Mastermind, usually a great combo, and it did pay out that way in the results. 9th place goes to Lamerton with 35.5 total rank points. 8th place goes to Jinjo's with 37 total rank points. 7th place goes to Red John with 37.5. Half more than Jinjo's. Destruction is creation and face your demons. Still not convinced Big Slampertunity is worth the cost. The sewers are almost always full. If you want to see our recent discussion of that, you can check out the tier list channel in the Discord. We just rated him. 6th place is KB Driven with 39 total rank points, who had a fun setup. Adapted isn't overly challenging, but Lady Mastermind has set it early and caused some extra havoc. Player 1 went with Wong Phoenix Force with some added venom. And player 2 went with Craven and Hulkbuster to generate attack. Both decks were trimmed efficiently with multiple mana and contributed about evenly. 5th place is Warfire 222 with 42 total rank points. 4th place is Doormat with 43.5 total rank points. Our top 3 for setup A this week is actually a tie between 2nd place Fives and Rio Firestar 19. So Fives got the edge there. Look at that. Both 3rd in turns, both 5th in points per turn, 1st in wins and escape villains. So if you're looking at that, they had the exact same results all across the board. Isn't that interesting? They both did 25 turns. They both got exactly 62 VP. The only difference was the difference between their victory piles. So it looks like Fives had 34 and 28, and Rio had 38 and 24. So it's very interesting. So Fives said, I'm hoping next match I won't have to resort to TTS because of the heroes. And Rio said Agent Venom walked so that Hulkbuster Iron Man could fly and steal the game with a 20+ ramp on his rare. Early game was quite annoying, but it became pretty manageable due to Agent Venom and Wong being able to control the city early on, and the swarm of multiple men and spikes being able to swipe my starters pretty quickly. GG. You don't see the exact same results that often, but there you go. So Doormat gets the honorary 3rd place there. And our 1st place winner for setup A is Kyla. 3rd in points per turn, but it didn't matter. 51 total rank points. He didn't have as much fun with it. This one was fun. Actually, you'll see this. This one was fun if you like tech and strength, which Kyla did. Ollie went with Wong, and while it was doing all right, just couldn't keep up with Kyla drawing all the cards and smashing all the baddies. Solid 4 from Kyla, but a 2 for Ollie, so I guess they went with Ollie's score. Can the randomizer give us some Iceman next week? Ollie would appreciate it. So they're calling out for Iceman. They're calling out for Iceman's world, and we'll see if we see it today. Because now, thanks for playing, everybody. It's time to randomize a new setup. Here's last week's. So now it's time to scream out into the void what you'd like to see, who you'd like to see, what we're going to play, all that stuff. And then I'll hit the magic button and see what we have to deal with today, what I have to deal with, and then what you have to deal with in the league. I would love to see a bunch of big Berserk material. That would be a lot of fun. One of the new schemes would be cool. Iceman and Forge, get a bunch of the very, very strong Dark City heroes. I'd love to see some of the heroes we rated, some of the ones that start with A, like Agent Venom. Let me get those predictions up real quick while we are waiting to see what you want to see and what you hope to see. So I'm looking at the chat. What are you saying? Stepford Cuckoos, Gambit, Iceman and Forge, Weapon X scheme, Veiled Unveiled scheme. Someone wants me to end the stream early. Ally Magneto, see what I can make work with him. Hawkeye today, Hawkeye tomorrow. I don't know. This was a really fun hero deck. It's going to be hard to beat this. All these heroes have something fun going for them. You didn't miss it. Daredevil, which one? I hope we see Dark City Daredevil. He's fun, especially since the show is so good. If you're not watching Born Again, I'm not going to say stop watching this and go watch that, but you could totally do that, and I wouldn't mind because the show is so good. Doctor Strange and Richter. There's so many. I don't know which Doctor Strange you're talking about. There's so many of those, but I love them all. Okay. I'm going to hit the randomize button and find out what we're dealing with. If I can find where I was. All right, yes. We are good there. Let me hide this. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Well. This is very, very interesting. Very interesting. But look at the scheme. Look at the scheme. It's Epic Dark Phoenix, but look at what scheme I have. This is the one where there's 3 different villain decks. So, what could happen here? Because you KO the villain decks. It's very likely I won't get to play all 5 Master Strikes. Because, if I'm right, if I remember this correctly, I could end up KOing a deck with Master Strikes in it. Nerfing her a little bit. Is that correct? It's still an Epic. There's still horrors to be played. But somehow she is nerfed a little bit. Maybe, based on the shuffle. This hero deck, though... Emma Frost, Human Torch, Maximus, Quasar, and X-23. I don't know about this one. This is the roll. This is what I got. I might end sooner because of the scheme. Emma got the false Aesir, too, so I can manipulate villain decks that way. Kind of. I can look at them. This is so interesting. All right, well, get those predictions in. I'm going to play this. Well, the one thing I do know is I'm going to play this. Let me go ahead and get these cards. Let's see what happens. One of my biggest challenges in a long time. All right. I'm suddenly realizing I'm using the wrong mat, but I'm not going to change it now. Okay. And I got to get my horrors, too, I suppose. I like this scheme, though. This scheme is fun. This makes it very interesting. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I might be doomed. A lot of... Oh, at least I get to look at this cool scheme art. I like that one. One of my favorite pieces from all the MCU sets, but the What If set is kind of cheating in that way. You could play the odds, I don't know. Let's get those villains. False Aesir. So we have our false Aesir reality. We have the reality of 2099. We have the Hellfire Club reality, and then we have the Radiation reality. That's kind of cool. And then we've got the Tardigrades everywhere. I like using them. They're very fun. I don't know where I'm going to put them. And then let's grab our heroes. And prompt. Okay. Let me push these guys up. There's Emma and Torch. You can look at Abomination for a little bit. Maximus, Quasar, X... There's got to be some synergy I'm not seeing here. Okay. Q for Quasar. And X-23. All right. Oh, man. What a setup. I might have to play this one twice if I have the time. So, looks like predictions are leaning towards the loss, and I can't blame you there whatsoever. Let me get my heroes shuffled up, and I'll put the villain deck together. Oh, I gotta get my horrors, too. Last one I had against Dark Phoenix was against Predict Future Crimes, so anything is possible. Yeah, this scheme does make it very interesting against Epic Dark Phoenix. Which again, could save several heroes in the hero deck. And then the Henchmen give plenty of KO. So in the Hellfire Club reality, I'm going to have to watch out for all the nasty stuff there. In the false Aesir reality, I'm going to have to watch out for... actually, each reality gets 2 twists, and the strikes get shuffled in randomly too. So based on the weapons, it's going to, I think, kind of make it harder for the false Aesir, for me, because it's going to make sure they get bonuses from more villains concentrated in there. X23 and Torch do have some synergy there, you're correct. There's already so much to think about, and I've barely even gotten set up. I'm a bit terrified. Alright, there's my hero deck. Submissions are closed in the predictions. So 5 of you say you think I can win this with 40% of the points. 10 of you say you think I'm going to lose this with 60% of the points. Not as big of a split as I thought it would be. But we'll see how that works out for me and you and all of us. Okay. No, he does. I remember what he does. He does Master Strike stuff. But I'll get to that. Okay, so I gotta, before I start building anything, I have to look at the scheme real quick, and then we'll do our official overview so I can build it properly. Yeah. Each villain group separately is its own reality. So one. Let me just hide the setup. You can see it later, or anytime at exclamation setup. And I shuffled in the radiation when I moved it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're good. 2 twists to each reality. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shuffle together all the henchmen, master strikes, and bystanders for your player count, and randomly distribute them as amongst all the realities as evenly as possible. So that would be my 5 strikes. With the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Dark Phoenix Master Strikes. We've got the Henchmen, which will be fun because they're going to be random. I don't know why I'm shuffling them by themselves. I don't really have to do that. And then 2 Mystery Bystanders from the front. 1 and 2. And let's get those shuffled up and distributed. And then let's get those shuffled up. Actually, let me go ahead and read Epic Dark Phoenix 2 while I'm shuffling, because this is a lot of shuffling. So flipping over Dark Phoenix to her Epic side, and we will look at that right now. Okay, Epic Dark Phoenix. Not a walk in the park. 15 attack, which is bad enough already. And then Master Strike, KO the top card of the hero deck, and each card in the hero deck that shares a color with it. Shuffle the hero deck. Then each player plays a Hellfire Club card from their victory pile. Next, play a random horror. Dark Phoenix wins when the hero deck is empty. So strategies right now. Don't go save the Hellfire Club reality for last, because if I can prevent them from having to be fought, then the Master Strike won't play any, as long as I can. Not much I can do about the hero deck, but hopefully I get to KO at least 1 Master Strike from a destroyed reality. So I have to try not to play those. We'll see what happens there. All right, here's the random stuff. Distribute it as evenly as possible, and then shuffle those up. Okay, so I gotta remember, I gotta zoom out too so you can see all the stuff that's going on. So what we're gonna do is this. We're going to put the, I do get to know which reality is which. Yep, I choose which reality. This is the reality of 2099. This middle one is going to be the reality of the Hellfire Club. We'll just say this is the X-Men cartoon universe. And this last one is Radiation. Yes, I do have extra hero classes in there. That's not going to be helpful. All right, so there we go. I don't actually have a villain deck in the villain deck spot. I'll even that out just to be safe. I don't think I have any locations here. Let me get the horrors. I'll need those. Now, where did I put those? Okay. And then I got to update my tracker. There's a lot to keep track of here. Here's my horrors. I'm going to set them off to the side so I can randomly reveal one, unfortunately, when I need to do that. And let me read the whole scheme. So the whole scheme, I already did the setup part. Special rules. Each turn you choose which reality villain deck plays a card. They all play into the same city. Twist. Stack this twist next to this reality as a dimensional breach. If this was the second breach for that reality, destroy that reality, KOing all its cards. Evil wins when all realities have been destroyed. So we can very clearly see which realities are destroyed, but I'm going to keep track of that anyway. Let's make sure I have 6 twists updated. I'm going to do realities destroyed. 2 out of 3, or blank out of 3. I gotta try to win quick, but with Epic Dark Phoenix, it's much easier said than done. Who's playing this week? Does anybody already know that they are going to avoid it? Is anybody brave enough that they're committing to it already? I don't know. I'm certainly going to give it my best right now and see how it goes. I mean, hey, if the faster I win early, the sooner I can play my second game on stream. All right, let's get my starters ready. Yeah, that's your excuse. If you did, would you? Okay, I mean, I appreciate the enthusiasm. Let me get the extra scheme twist out of here. Yeah, B is going to be What If and X-Men. Okay, I believe you. My starting hands look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the right-hand side, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had to go up against her sometime after we reset all the Masterminds. I did get to defeat her in my first season. It's gonna have to happen again. All right, let's check out our starting HQ. I gotta weigh this side down a little bit because it's moving. We're good. Okay, starting HQ. Maximus's Mental Domination. Maximus's Rare and Human Mastery. X23's Adamantium Foot Claws. Another Mental Domination, and finally another Foot Claws. Wow. Did I shuffle that or what? So I can't mulligan. We have the Rare Maximus in there. There's not much I can do about that. I'm gonna have to be taking that and doing some gaining Henchmen. Or defeating Henchmen for free. Which could be useful. They already have size changing, so... Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to start sometime. Let's go ahead and begin my turn 1 and see what happens here. Here we go. First turn of the game. Now, I already have a decision. Which villain deck am I playing a card from? That's gonna keep happening because I have it programmed that way, so... what's something fun I can put there that we can look at every time that comes up? How about... Do I have any cool, weird things over here? I'm just looking off to the side. Let's look at... I don't know, I kind of like the Throne's Favor, so I'm going to put the Throne's Favor there. We'll put that where the villain deck goes. Okay. So I'm going to play... We got 2099 Hellfire Radiation. I could put this scheme there, but then when actually the twist happens, it's going to jump over here and there's going to be nothing. So I'm going to leave that where it is. I can put another scheme there. If there's horrors, I'll put the horrors there once they appear. Just to remind us what has happened to us. Okay, I'm going to play for the Radiation. It's going to start trying to get me wounds, but I think I'd rather that happen than the other stuff. So I'm going to play from the Radiation deck, and I'll play it where the Throne's Favor is. It's going to be Maestro. Comes in. For each of your strength heroes, KO one of your heroes. At least that's not the ambush one. Alright, so I'm going to begin with 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit. And 2 attack. It's not going anywhere. Okay, what should I pick up? There's only 2 things I can take. It's either Mental Domination, which is 2 recruit, covert, defeat a henchman villain for free, or X23's 2 attack, X-Gene Instinct, draw a card. Now it's the beginning of the game, so I probably should take some recruit, so I can hopefully get Inhuman Mastery faster sooner than later. I don't really want to go for the henchman strategy, but my hand is being forced here. So let's go ahead and take Mental Domination and see what happens. Okay, there's call for backup torch. That works really well with the Foot Claws, actually. But that's not the turn it is. My right side has another 3 and 3. And we're going to play from the Radiation deck again. And it's going to be a Tardigrade coming in. So the Tardigrade is as such. They all have a different microscopic size changing for a different hero class. So if you have 3 tech, you could get 1 attack back from fighting them. They have fight, KO one of your heroes. I can't even fight them because they're 4 attack base, and I only have 3. Most any other henchmen I could defeat them, but it's not going to work right now. So I'll just play my 3 recruits. It kind of goes to waste. It makes me a little sad with those. So I guess I'm going to do my X23 Human Torch strategy on the other side. This is 2+ recruit. You may KO a wound from your hand or discard pile if you do get +1 recruit. I'll take this. I need recruit early, and then I'll take the Foot Claws when I get the next opportunity. And there's Emma's draw card. Good anywhere. No conditions on that card draw. I might be able to use her play a card from the villain deck card in an interesting way. If I can know where the twists are or the strikes are, I might be able to do that. So we'll see if I can do any crazy manipulation there. We're playing from the same deck. And we've got our first twist. All right. This is my first dimensional breach. If this is the second dimensional breach, destroy the reality, KOing all its cards. So I'm on alert. I'm going to put this over here as a breach for the radiation side. I might want to switch to playing from another deck until I can maybe peek at that one with something like the Uru Enchanted Weapons. For the Uru Weapons, I can check any deck to see what's at the top. So I might play from this deck, check the radiation deck, but if it is Loki and a strike, that could be pretty bad. Anyway, let's move on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Recruit. Nothing to fight for 2 attack. This is the side I took Maximus on. I think I'm going to take the second mental domination so I can defeat that tardigrade for free and get more recruit after the shuffle. And there's Hothead Human Torch. You gain a wound. Okay, getting some wound setup synergy on the right, if I can pick that up. For this next turn, on turn 4, I think I'm playing from the 2099 deck. And then we'll see if I have the opportunity to peek at stuff. I'm going to have 1 attack, so it won't be this turn, but I'll have it out. I do kind of want to avoid KOing that reality early. A lot of scariness lurking in these villain decks. Okay, I got 1 Maximus. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. Nothing here for 6 yet. We'll see if I can uncover something. Right-hand side. All right, let's play from the 2099 deck, and that's going to be... Are you kidding me? Oh, she has a frog in her throat. I think I'll give her some lozenges for the next Master Strike. She'll fix that. Okay, I knew this was going to happen, but I'm not upset at 1. All I have to do is avoid 1, hopefully 2 or 3, but it's going to happen. Here we go. KO the top card of the hero deck, and each card in the hero deck that shares a color with it. Top card of the hero deck is... It is tech. There's a lot of tech in here, so that's not great. Maximus's rare is saved, but let's KO all the tech. Let's see how many we KO. It could be worse, though. It could have been worse, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me know if I miss any. 7, 8. We got 2 Foot Claws out before that happened. 9, but I lost the sidekick game from Maximus. 10. Let's keep going. 11. All things considered, only 11 cards. That's probably pretty good, actually. Okay, so 11 cards got KO'd, unless I missed one. If I do see one pop up, I'll KO it, but I think I got them all. Okay. Then each player plays a Hellfire Club card from their victory pile. I purposely didn't play from that villain deck, so there aren't any. Let's KO these heroes. And finally, we play a random horror. This could be... The horrors are so swingy. Let's put the horror in the streets. Put the close-up there. They're so swingy. So many things could happen. It could be a minor inconvenience to a game-changing, unfortunate event. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3. It's the Blood Thickens. Shuffle an additional Master Strike into the villain deck. Oh, this is probably one of the worst ones that could have happened for Dark Phoenix. But what's interesting is I get to choose which villain deck it goes into. Then play another card for the villain deck. All right. So which deck am I putting the Master Strike into? I just played one from this deck. So my gut tells me to put it into the Hellfire Club deck, because that's the last one I'm going to try to play from. And then I can play a different card from a different deck. So if I put it into the Radiation one, higher chance that I end up KOing it. But I'm still going to put it in here because I know I want to avoid playing that one. So let me find an additional Master Strike. I have more in my storage over here. I actually have another one. Where are they? Here we go. There's another Master Strike. So I have to change the counter too. So we're going to shuffle this Master Strike into the Hellfire Club villain deck. I'll increase the number of Master Strikes played up to 6. Which is really bad with Dark Phoenix, but thank goodness for this scheme, I suppose. Turn it up to 6. Backspace is not working. There we go. And play another card from the villain deck. Alright, well, this goes to the KO pile. We never did get to the horrors, but they're a bit more niche, but after we rate the heroes, we can do stuff like that. Alright, I'm putting the horror where the Throne's Favor was, so we can see it and remind ourselves what happened. Now I have to play another card from the villain deck, as the rules go. If you're asked to do something with the something, and more than one of that thing exists, a player gets to pick. I'm going to pick the 2099 deck, play a card, and it is... Are you kidding me right now? Okay, I got to press the right one, though. Oh, are you kidding me? She got me with that one. This is going perfectly. This is going perfectly. I even had my choice of which deck to pick. And I picked the same one I just pulled from. Yeah, me too. Me too. All right, let's see. Top card of the hero deck. This one's Covert. And I'm pretty sure I saw a ton of Covert in there. So this should be a much bigger KO than before. All right, 1, 2, 3. Let's keep going. I'll put the rest over here. 4, 5. There is an upside to this, though. If I can avoid the rest of the strikes for a while, I have a very streamlined HQ coming up with just 3 hero classes. Trying to think on the bright side here. Poor Quasar. Couldn't really make it out of here, except for his rare there. Okay, and it's a ranged card. Yeah, that's not a covert, that's a ranged. Covert, covert, covert. A lot of Emma. Alright. I didn't even count. That's just a lot of them. Everybody, I'm so sorry. There we go. Okay. Well, I played 2 If I had... they were both at the top of that deck. Is Emma's rare the only strength? I believe so. Unless I missed one. Yeah. It is. So... she might be the last card left in the deck, or I might KO her by herself. That's the less likely option. Okay, no Hellfire Club to play. Now I play another random horror. All right, back to the streets, because why not? Quasar's rare strength. Okay, I passed it. If it is, then that's just 2. There is little hope. Thank you, guys. Yeah, Quasar's rare. The rares are the hero classes I'm least likely to remember because of the lack of borders. All right, our horror now is 3, 2, 1. Oh, cool. This horror ascends to become a new 9 attack master plan, token mastermind, worth 5 VP. It gains the ability Master Strike. Each player reveals a tech hero or gains a wound. Guess what hero class got KO'd by Dark Phoenix already? That's right, it was tech. Luckily, there's still some in the HQ. But yeah, that's not great. All right, do I have the token in here? I sure do. Actually, let me... I have these set up. I might as well do them. So we are going to transform into this. There we go. I played teleport instead. Whatever. It's a weird thing. Master Strike. Each player reveals attack hero or gains wound. We got a second Mastermind out here. Yes, turn 4. Only turn 4. Let's put it up here above Dark Phoenix. All right. Now I can recruit some stuff. How fun. This game is so much fun. I like to recruit my little heroes and play my little cards and fight the little Mastermind, and have a good time. All in a day's work. Well, acting like nothing there ever happened, I'm going to continue. We've got Emma Frost here, which is 3 recruit, draw a card. We've got Adamantium Footclaws, which I desperately want to save. I want to take 1 on each side, just so maybe I can avoid the Master Strike from Master Plan if I can't get rid of it. But I do have 5 recruit, and I have Hothead, you gain a wound. I think what I want to do is take Hothead before the shuffle, so I can start hitting things, even if I gain wounds, because I can heal them later. So I'm going to take Hothead for 4. I got 5 recruit, spend 4, taking Hothead. Where's the hero deck? Where did I put it? The hero deck was so small, I put it somewhere I didn't recognize. Oh, here it is. It's just sitting there face up. Gotta put that back. Okay, in its place, another call for backup. 1 recruit left won't do anything. Okay. Like I said, all I gotta do is avoid, well, now 2 Master Strikes, because now I know there's an extra one in here. Do I dare play from this villain deck again? What are the odds there's a 3rd Master Strike on the top? I've already played 2 from the very top of the deck. This twist is done. Oh, you guys are in for some fun this week. I got Hothead. That's 6 attack. Enough to fight something. Let's see what I'm in for. All right. I'm going to try the 2099 deck again, and we get... All right, it's just Hella. No big deal. So Hella's coming into the bridge, and she's got 2 weapons. Fight or fail, a henchman villain from any player's victory pile enters the city. Escape, each player KOs 2 henchmen from the victory pile or gains a wound. Alright, cool. I can't even attempt to fight her this turn, though. If I did, I would do that and reveal from the radiation deck to see what happens. But that's not what's going to happen here. So I've got my 6 recruit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I kind of want to keep taking the wound cards on the right. I am a little tempted to take one of these foot claws so I have some tech. But, and the thing is, the master plan gives out wounds, which the right side does not care about. So the text really should be on the left-hand side. Although I don't have any instinct, and I'm probably not going to. So first, I'm going to take Emma Frost and see what comes up. Because everything else is 3, so it doesn't really change. Oh, and I'll take another one. Some extra recruit. And another Hothead. I gotta remember, 2 hero classes were KO'd, so we're gonna be seeing a limited selection going forward. Next up, we're on turn 6, and I'm gonna play from the 2099 deck again, and we've got Heimdall 2099. Again, love the art on these cards. We got 1 weapon, ambush. Heimdall gets a bystander. That's going to be the undercover agent, the one that people don't like. When you rescue a player of your choice, gains a shield officer. And then the fight or fail is if the bridge is empty and Heimdall's weapon reveal the villain, that villain enters the bridge. When a villain enters this way, shuffle a card from the bystander deck into the villain deck. This is cool. I can speed up one deck to slow down another. But I'm definitely playing a Hothead, because I do want to fight something. I got 4 attack, and I will go ahead and gain myself a wound, and it's going to be this one. If I get lucky, I will get a enraging wound. And then I've got 5, 6 total attack, and 3 recruit. Alright, what to fight? Let's just check our options. I've got Maestro. I don't get any KOs, because again, there's only 2 strength, and they're both rare cards, so it doesn't really matter when I fight him. If I fight, no, not the Foot Claws. If I fight, it has to be the Tech Tardigrade that's out too. I can fight Tardigrade for a full price, KO one of my heroes. I could do the Hella thing. There's no henchman villains in any victory pile, so this could be a good time to do this while I have 6 attack. It can be a good thing to have henchmen in the victory pile because you can double dip on their fight effects. Really quick, Heimdall has 1 weapon, and he could end up putting a villain into the bridge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to fight Hella, and I'm going to reveal from the radiation deck. So let's do that. Top 2 cards of the Radiation deck are... Cool. Okay, a Twist and the Leader. So that means she gets... Also, I don't want that one to be played either, because I have to play the top card of the villain deck. So I'm going to give her the 2 attack. So I spend 5. And these both go to the bottom of the deck. Those are great ones to avoid. In random order, too, I believe. So I gotta shuffle these up somewhat. 2 great ones to avoid. So I know the bottom of that is the Leader and a Twist. So I know that deck cannot be destroyed until I get down to the last 2 cards. And yes, the Radiation deck is safe to play now. It's really hard to not know where these are, so I have to just really forget. All right. I'm going to count the cards, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cards before I get to the bottom 2. So I'm glad I saw that twist. I'm glad I did that. Thank you to the weapons. And fight or fail, a henchman villain for many players. Victory projects the city. There aren't any, so nothing happens. I just left with 1 attack. Definitely a worthwhile move. I'm going to exhaust the entire deck, the Radiation deck, except for the last 2 cards. Although there's a second Leader in there, so it's going to speed up by 1. With my 3 recruit, I could pick up another Call for Backup that KOs wounds, but I'm going to start taking these Foot Claws to start getting some attack power, drawing cards, and getting me that tech to avoid the wound if I don't want an extra wound on the Master Strike. But I probably do, to be honest. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruits. Get some more good pickups. Buy myself some time with that Radiation deck. And move forward. Not a lot of strength to avoid the nasty stuff from there, though. Alright, playing from the Radiation deck, we've got another Maestro coming in. In the sewers. There could be some strikes in there, too, which I don't know about. Once again, a fight effect that's not really going to help me. I've got 3 attack. So I could try to fight Heimdall. But the thing about that is, if I reveal a villain, not only do I not defeat him, but an extra villain is going to show up into the bridge, and then I'll probably have an escape next turn. So there's not really a safe option here. Even a Tardigrade will cause me to fail that. But if I don't fight anything, I'm going to have to deal with something next turn anyway. Right-hand side has only 2 attack coming up. So I'm probably going to have an escape. I don't want to make it 2 escapes, so I'm just going to wait on that. And just probably get the 1 escape if I don't get a bystander or a strike or something. But the strike's just going to play more cards. Or play a horror anyway. Okay. So on this left-hand side, you know what? I might take 1 call for backup because I'm probably going to get wounds over here. If I can't get enough tech to avoid the strike, I might as well get something to deal with the wounds. So I'll take a call for backup over here. I'd rather have attack than recruit, but what are you going to do? Yeah, I think it's too risky to do this, so I'm going to end my turn and see what happens. I have way too much recruit over here on this side. If I'm lucky, I think I took the second. I took 2 Mental Domination Maximus. So I might be able to trigger the defeat a henchman for free. The tech's going to be the hardest Tardigrade for me to take down because of all the tech. I already took a couple covert over here, so I would take that one. And we'll find out. Still a bunch of gray. Yeah, me not being able to fight those henchmen means I get a lot of... I still have a lot of grays. Alright, we're playing from the Radiation deck again. We'll see if I get lucky. And I didn't quite get lucky. It's Zax and I got a full city. So Zax here. As fighting player reveals a strength hero or gains a wound. I'm probably going to have an escape. And I'm just going to have to accept that. At this point, I'm just trying to win the game against this very difficult setup. I've got the Human Torture's Call for backup. I have free recruit. I can KO a wound from my discard pile or hand. I get 1 more recruit. If I do that, I'll get 6 recruit. Do I want to do that now? Yeah, I might as well. I'll KO the wound. And I'll get 4, 5 base, and then 6 for the bonus. So let's pick up... Do I pick up Hothead, or do I pick up the Foot Claws and something else? I'm about to do a reshuffle. So with the way the city looks, I think I want a second Hothead and a Sidekick instead. I need that raw power, and I can deal with the wounds. So we're taking Hothead for 4. And, ooh, Flame On came up. We'll get a Sidekick for the final 2, and it is a standard Sidekick. And that's going to be it. All right. I'm slowly but surely building the right side into something functional. We'll see if Maestro escapes. Which honestly is the least of my problems. Just playing thankful. I could play leader, which could cause 2 escapes, but again, least of my problems. Okay, get all the grays out of the way on turn 10, so my good stuff shows up on turn 12. How much time am I buying? It is quite the setup, right? Okay, I'm gonna have a lot of escapes here. All right, we're gonna keep playing from the Radiation deck, and this is another Zazax coming in. So we're gonna jump over to Maestro, who's going to escape. It is. This will be very, very good on the recruit side, but I also have plenty of call for backup on the other side. I'll take it the first opportunity I can get, which is this coming turn. But I gotta deal with this first. So first we have an escape. We're gonna have to KO something. I think I have enough call for backup, and there's even one left. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. And all right, X23 is rare before it got destroyed. And then Maestro's going to run away. We'll put the escape hell over here because it's otherwise occupied. And a second Zazax comes in from the Radiation deck. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as Astigmatic Oracle said there in the chat, I do have a recruit heavy side over here now, and I also have a focus card, which is Flame On. Focus 6 recruit to get +4 attack. This does better when you have more recruit, so I think this is where I'm going to take it, especially because I can afford it. Despite the fact that I'm building with Torch over there. This card doesn't really care about wounds. And there's, speaking of, Nova Flame, you get +1 attack for each city space that contains a villain. Pretty good with this setup. I'll try to pick this one up too. Well, for a Dark Phoenix setup, I've KO'd very few rares. The other 2 rares are the strength ones, so there's a good chance those will survive as well, unless I pull one of the 2 strength cards. If I end up with a Dark Phoenix, epic Dark Phoenix setup, I draw 2, or lose to the scheme and not her, where I don't KO any rares. That'll be very, very interesting. All right, time for our second escape. Are you ready? We're going for the Radiation deck again. And it's going to be Abomination coming in. So these Tardigrade are so tiny, they're going to escape. We're going to have to KO one of these 2 3-costers because I can't KO any of the rares. Let me just do the escape because otherwise you can't look at the cards. Nope. They blew me up on the way out. Okay, so we've got Call for Backup. And we have the Foot Claws. I think I'm going to KO the second Call for Backup. These eventually run out of helpfulness, and I think I have 2 of them? I can't recall. I think I have 2. So we're getting rid of 1. Because we have to do something. Yeah, Healing Factor Genome appeared. And the Tardigrade ran off, and Abomination comes in. And we're going to have Heimdall escape, though, and that's going to be... Well, he's going to carry off a Bystander, which is unfortunate, because that's going to cause a discard. But we push forward. I've got a secret agent hiding under there. All right, we got 4 recruits. On my wound side, I have seen, this is the first Healing Factor Genome I've seen. And there we go. Berserk, you may KO a wound from your hand or discard pile. Berserk's not the best over here, but I will take it because I would take the wound KO, the chance with Berserk, and it's a 4 cost. And I got another Call for Backup. See, there's more. There's always more. I got the Foot Claws with the X gene. Okay, this turn is going to be good. Turn 12. Turn 11 has no attack except for our Rexy here and the card draw. And I'm going to play from Radiation again. It is going to be... Oof! There's the leader. That's what I was hoping for it not to be. So let's do this in order. First, Heimdall's going to escape. This is going to be a fun series of events right here. Yeah, they're all showing up already. Well, we KO'd like a bunch of all the other hero classes, Tech and Cobra, so I'm not surprised they did. Alright, so Heimdall's about to escape. So first I have to KO Call for Backup or Foot Claws. I just got a X23 KO wounds, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the other Call for Backup. And then it's another Hothead. Back to Heimdall. He has no escape effect, but he's going to escape and carry off the Undercover Agent, which I didn't really want to rescue anyway. However, that's going to cause each player to have to discard a card, and then we have more escapes to deal with. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I have a wound to KO for call for backup over here? I don't. If I keep all of my cards here, probably going to discard Rexy here because I'm not going to be able to fight anything anyway, and I can get one of these rares. Maybe even Nova Flame with the couple of Human Torches I have. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to fight anything anyway, I don't think, even with the draw. So discarding the dinosaur. On the right-hand side, I'm going to be doing a big fight turn, so I'll discard an agent for the bystander being carried off. We have more to do, though, because the leader comes into the sewers, and he's got Ambush, play the top card of the villain deck. I'm going to pick the Radiation deck again, and it's going to be the Near Supporter. Wow, he doesn't cause a second escape. Look at that. Goes to the leader, though. That's the most nerfed leader I've ever seen. So a little bit of help there. Let's see what Mental Discipline draws. I draw into... Okay, I would have had 2 attack, but yeah, nothing would have happened there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So let's see, do I take Heir to Wolverine, which needs you to Berserk twice, and does even more Berserking, or do I take Inhuman Mastery? Each other player reveals a tech hero. That's funny. Or chooses a henchman from their victory pile. You defeat those henchmen for free. Don't even have any of those there. And then we have Cabal. You get +1 attack for each henchman you defeated this turn. Yeah, neither of these are great over here. Berserk is definitely not good to take on this side. I have a lot of printed recruit, not a lot of printed attack. Better for the other side where I can do stuff like Hothead without gaining wounds. 4 attack is 4 attack. And I'm going to maybe have some henchmen eventually, plus I get to refresh the HQ, so I think I'm going to take Inhuman Mastery. And maybe I can focus on hitting henchmen on the right when they show up, so I can defeat them again for the left, get more KO. There's a lighter side to that, so I'll take Inhuman Mastery for 7. And see what's next for me in that Radiation deck. I definitely need some KO, and I need some Tardigrade to show up. They're probably all hiding out in, well, I distributed those cards evenly, so if this had 2 strikes, chances are the Tardigrades are over here. I'm hoping that they'll summon this Radiation deck that are going to appear. I'm going to have another Escaped Maestro, but at least Maestro doesn't have an escape effect. And at least this right-hand side is going to have some attacks, so I can prevent any future escapes. Zax has some pretty bad ones. Okay, another big recruit. If I can get that focus Human Torch, though, which is there's another one. 5 cards left because of the discard. Let's play once again from the Radiation deck, and we've got a Tardigrade. Okay, so jumping over to Maestro, he's going to escape once more. Now I can choose Hothead, Flame On, or the Foot Claws. I really don't want to get rid of Flame On. It's very useful on the left-hand side. I also don't want to get rid of Hothead. It's a very good card, especially when I have Wound KO. I think I'm going to have to get rid of the Foot Claws, even though it's the only other tech card I have access to. But I wouldn't take it on the left, and the right would only use it to avoid the Master Plan Strike, which is a wound, which I can deal with anyway. So I'm actually getting rid of the Foot Claws. Kind of surprised that I'm doing that. And there's Psychic Link. That's the one I would have KO'd. Each player may reveal another X-Men hero. Each player who does draw a card. Actually, that's not bad. Left-hand side has some X-Men? Yeah, I have some Emma over there. Anyway, let's keep... Oh, I gotta do the escape. Back to the bridge, and Maestro runs off. That's a lot of escapes, you guys. Thank goodness this is not a scheme that cares about escapes. And the Tardigrade come in. This is a ranged Tardigrade, which I have some ranged. So this turn, all I gotta do for microscopic size changing is... I have to reveal... No, for size changing, I have to have played them. Somebody remind me. Anyway, I can reduce its cost by attack value by 2. We literally just rated a bunch of size changing heroes in the Discord, and I can't remember what the actual part is. When it's played or revealed, those all get jumbled up in my head sometimes. Anyway, let's start with the sidekick. Someone's going to tell me in a second. Size changing is played. Okay. I was about 70% on that. But that's fine. Let's play the sidekick and draw 2. 1 and 2. That's a bit more attack. Let me go ahead and gain a wound, because I definitely want to get that attack, and it's a standard wound. But that's fine. I have ways to deal with that. I've also got the Foot Claws. 2 attack, X-Gene Instinct. Do I have an Instinct in my discard pile? I do, right at the very bottom with X23 herself, so I draw another card, and it's another agent. So that's a total of 7, 8 attack, and a 3 recruit. 1, 2, 3. Let me mark that attack change on the Tardigrade. It's only going to be 2 this turn. So what's the biggest bang for my buck here? I can hit the news reporter, or rescue the news reporter with the leader and draw another card. Maybe reduce Tardigrade by even more if I get another... I'll check my discard pile. I only have 2 cards left in my deck. I kind of want to count my grays now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, they're all in my discard pile in hand. So drawing a card could actually get me something good. I don't remember if I have wounds or not, but I have the wound KO to get more stuff. 2 cards left. I know they're not grays. They could be wounds. I didn't keep track of that. Probably the best thing I can do. So let me go ahead and take care of the leader for 4 and draw a card. Take him out. That's for trying to play extra cards. And rescue the news reporter. I draw a card, and let's see what I get. Alright, I got Hothead. Or, yes, call for backup, not Hothead. Which means I get 2 more recruit. And I can KO that wound from my discard pile to get 1 more recruit, and I end up with 6, which is cool. Wait, I already played my agents, that's why I have 6. I was wondering why that was weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 4 attack left. Okay, let's take care of the Tardigrade so that Maximus on the left can use that. I'm going to fight it for 2. And KO one of my heroes. I will get rid of one of my shield agents. And get rid of the Tardigrade. And with 6 recruit, I think I do still want to save Flame On for the left-hand side that has a ton of recruit. It works decently with Call for Backup, but I think it would be in my best interest to either take Hothead or Psychic Link. Psychic Link will boost both sides, and it's harder to get than Hothead. So I think I'm going to actually take that. Plus, it'll help with that X-Gene Instinct that I've got. And I have enough X23 to go around, I think, to make that worth it, and Emma. Alright, hey, there's Quasar. Quasar appeared. It's terrible. This is the last, this and is rare, I believe, so there's no way for me to get shards. So this is getting KO'd immediately. I'm so sorry. That's not good at all. Normally it's a great card, don't get me wrong. It's 1 shard for 3 attack, but not now. Now it's terrible. And Hothead was the last card in my deck. There are, before I do my shuffle, 1, 2, 3... Okay, I only have 3 more turns from the Radiation deck before I have to stop playing from there. Because the twist is either the last or second. Actually, that'll be an extra turn. I think it's the leader, so either I play a twist or I play a twist into, or leader into a twist. I know the deck will be destroyed. I could play from a different deck if it's the leader too. But I'm going to have to pick a different deck after 3 turns. But I'm sure buying myself a lot of time, which I desperately needed. I can stall to the last minute. I can make that the last thing I destroy. But, unfortunately, I didn't tuck any Master Strikes. There's an extra one in here, so I think I'm playing from the 2099 deck again. That's a lot of attack. A lot of wounds, too. 3 more from Radiation. Here we go. First one is... Public Speaker! That is true. I can leave the last 2 to know all my future Uru. What is Leader? He's 2. So if it's 2 weapons, he'll give me 2. And that'll be a nice little help. Plus, I didn't play anything extra into the city this turn, which is good because I barely have any attack. So I can pick up some expensive stuff too. 1 recruit, draw a card. I didn't need him. I might just honestly turn this entire deck into recruit and Flame On. That would be very interesting. And the rares that I've got. Call for backup, there's no wounds. So 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 recruit away from another rare. I didn't really want Heir to Wolverine, but I will gladly again take another Flame On. Because I'm built for that over here. And, oh, there's another Cosmic Champion Quasar. And that's going to be the turn. Okay, so this next turn that's coming up, I can defeat a henchman for free if they appear, plus I can focus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can get 8 attack this turn with Flame On. That's pretty cool. 2 Flame-Ons, or 2 Focuses. That would have to be another one. I could take out the Epic Dark Phoenix if with enough attack and enough focusing, but I'll have to get there. Decent attack here, too. I'm going to play from the Radiation deck again. We're almost done with it. Another Abomination. So once again, fight if you fight him on the streets or bridge, rescue 3 bystanders. I don't think he's getting there. So I could gain 2 wounds to go 4, 8, 9, 10. I could hit the Master Plan Mastermind, and I think that's what I want to do before it plays a strike. It gives out extra wounds to the left-hand side. So I'll just eat the wounds right now. So I'm going to get 1 wound to the left-hand side. We'll do it one at a time. First wound, 4 attack, and it's a standard wound. Second wound, 4 more attack, and that's going to be... Ooh, I got a Grievous and Raging wound. 2 attack, and 9, 10. So, yeah, let's take care of that Master Plan, because I do have to defeat it to win the game in the first place. So let's take it out for 9. 4 VP for me. If you can overcome it, how much was it worth? It's worth 5 VP. That's pretty good. And I got 2 recruits, so let's end up getting a sidekick. If it's a tech one, I'll be happy. Well, I don't need a tech one anymore. It's Lockheed. I got some range to take care of that. Okay, I've already kind of given up on avoiding escapes, even though Zax has a pretty bad effect. But I have some attack coming up over here. Alright, let me just make sure I don't make a crazy error. Okay, I only have 1 card left to play that's safe from the Radiation deck, and that last card is going to be a Tardigrade. It is specifically the Instinct Tardigrade. I don't have any Instinct out right now, but I do want to clear the city a bit. So I've got Flame On, which is 4 attack, and then Focus 6, you get plus 4 attack. That means as many times as you want to or can during your turn, you can spend 6 recruit to get 4 attack. And I do have that. Plus, I have a Tardigrade that just came out for Maximus, so I played Flame On. That's great. So, Mental Domination 2. I'll play the second Mental Domination, which will trigger the superpower, defeat a henchman villain for free. So, I defeat this Tardigrade for free, has fight, KO one of your heroes, so I'm going to want to play these first. I'll play my 2 agents, all 3 of them actually. That's 7. I would be at 5, then I would play the second Mental Domination, I'd be at 7. And I would defeat the Tardigrade for free and KO one of these shield agents. And defeat. Left-hand side. Now I've got 4 attack and 7 recruit. So I could pick up X23, but I don't want her over here. I'm probably just going to focus 6 to get 4 and hit something else. Now, Zax here, here's the thing. His fight effect is each player reveals a strength hero or gains a wound. I don't care if the right-hand side gets a wound. I'd rather the left-hand side don't. If I hit the Rescue the Public Speaker, I'll get an extra recruit, which will give me a total of 2 recruit at the end. I get a sidekick. I won't get the 3 bystanders, but I don't want to push out Zax. So I'm just going to hit Abomination without getting those bystanders. Let's focus 6 to get 4 attack. I'm at 8. And we will get a sidekick out of it. We'll make it a little worth it, because I do have 3 left over. Alright, I'm going to fight them on the rooftop. So no extras for me, but I do get an extra recruit. So I guess there is some extras. And I will take a sidekick, and that sidekick's going to be Red Wing. Pretty good sidekick from the Civil War set. Alright, I think now I'm going to play from the 2099 deck and reveal weapons from the Radiation deck. And avoid that Hellfire Club deck as long as I can. Alright, turn 16. Here we go. From the 2099 deck, it is a Master Strike, because of course it is. That means there were... What, did Hella come in after that? So there was a 3rd Master Strike. All 3 have come from this side. Oh, great. Great, great, great. I'm very upset at the year of 2099 because they seem to really like the Epic Dark Phoenix and help her out. Anyway, let's do the thing. KO the top card of the hero deck and each card in the hero deck that shares a color. Alright, range is going. Goodbye, all range cards. I got plenty of range cards out and recruited, including the Human Torch cards. I'm not upset at this because Quasar is kind of dead weight here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I gotta stop recruiting soon. 8. Nope, I went backwards. I switched in my brain to instinct halfway through. Let's just keep going. Not a lot of cards left. Oof. Alright, bye. It's very cursed. And I'm gonna be like, well, what are the odds now? I should probably still play from there. Okay, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards left in the hero deck. 2 of them rares. Those 2 rares are both strength. And the only strength cards in there. The escapes kind of hurt me a little bit. Okay. But they actually did let me refresh the HQ before that happened, so I would have lost this Hothead, and Nova Flame I think came out too early. Okay, no Hellfire clubs to play, because I strategically didn't play any, so that's great. And a random horror does happen. So we're going to the rooftops for this random horror. This is a great, like, showcase for how unforgiving Legendary can be, but how you can kind of get this false sense of security that you're making things happen and better for yourself. I did buy myself a ton of time to prep, but will it matter in the end? Okay, random horror, go! Misery upon misery. Whenever you play a bystander from the villain deck, play another card from the villain deck. I've played 1 bystander. I feel like I've played 2. I feel like I've done playing bystanders. Because, no, somebody captured a bystander earlier. So I think there's 1 left somewhere. I did play 2. Okay, if I played 2... Oh yeah, and 1 is in the escape pile. So good. This one totally whiffed. Thank goodness for that. There is a card that shuffles bystanders in, but I think that was Heimdall, and he ran away, so that's not happening. Okay, well, that could have been worse, I think. Let's begin. Do I have any wounds to KO? I think I did gain 1. Okay, I have the standard. I'll keep my enraging one for now. Is Heimdall 1 copy or 2? That entire group is unique, right? There's 1 of each? Okay, I get 1 extra recruit, so that's 3 total recruit. And 4, 5, 6 recruit. And we have X Gene to attack. Did I have an instinct in there? I did not. Unless I recruit 1 before I play this. But that's only the rare, and I can't get it. So I'm just going to have to play this with no draw, and I get 3 attack. Well, I can't hit anything for that 3 attack. They are 4 times 2. Okay, that is a 4 times 2 group, so there is 1 more Heimdall in there. Then we should see him soon. I guess I'll get Hothead, because I'm not taking Quasar. Let's see if I can get one of those strength rares out here first. Alright, Hothead. Enough Hotheads will take down the Mastermind. And there's a healing factor Genome. Okay. I gotta be careful. If both rares get out of the hero deck, that makes it easier for me to lose. So I gotta be careful for that. So I gotta watch my recruiting. I gotta watch everything. Alright, a sidekick, and then that's it. Rock Slide. Could use some shattering and some strength. Some additional strength. Yeah, I didn't get any heroes this time that put cards into the hero deck or switcheroo or anything like that. Switcheroo is one of the best things you can get against Dark Phoenix, because you can tuck in a card of a hero class that she already KO'd, causing her to not be able to win on all of the Master Strikes directly. I gotta tell you, Dark Phoenix felt especially bad in the advanced solo or the previous solo, because every time you played a Master Strike, you played another card from the villain deck, so it just kept happening and happening and happening. All right, what are the odds there's 4 Master Strikes at the top of this deck in 2099? Let's find out. Okay, odds weren't that great, but we got Thor, 2099. Okay, he's got 1 weapon. Ambush. Each player discards a card that costs 5 or more or gains a wound. Well, do I discard Maximus or gain a wound? I can go a KO for free. I can maybe draw into a Maximus. I can hit something. So I think I'm gaining the wound over here. I'd rather hit something. Standard wound. Right-hand side is probably going to gladly gain the wound instead of get rid of ammo. Yes, I am. Plus, I can draw a card over there. All right, wound on the right-hand side. And Fight or Fell, put a card that costs 5 or more from your discard pile on the bottom of your deck. That would be cool. So this turn, I have no deck. So if I can fight Thor, then I can actually immediately draw whatever card I want, like Flame On, with Emma. So I gotta keep that in mind right now. Okay. So how do I want to play this then? I'm definitely going to reveal from the Radiation deck. So the max he can be is 6. I just need 6 attack, which I can get without playing Emma. So let's do that. Let's play... am I gonna have 6 recruit to power Flame On though? I'm gonna have 3 and I'm gonna draw it. So I'll have, if I do that, I'll do 5, 6, and I'll have 4 attack left, which won't actually hit anything. If Thor, he reveals a twist, then I'll be able to do something with that. But I could reveal Red Wing instead, which could draw 1 and rearrange things. It has to cost 5 or more though, so only Hothead or sorry, Flame On. Is it worth doing that with Flame On? I defeat the Tardigrade for free. I don't get the +1 because I don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I don't have 7 actually, so I could fail because it can go up to 7. But even if I fail, I can't fight anymore that turn, so drawing the card won't actually help me. So maybe this isn't a great time to try to fight Thor for that reason. This is such a puzzle whenever I have to deal with the weapons. Although, I could just not draw with Emma and draw it next turn. That would be good. So actually, I'm going to change it up. I'm going to draw with Emma right now, so I can set up my next turn. Because I don't have a deck, and I'd rather all these graves get into my discard pile, even though Maximus is out here as the rare. So I'm going to immediately draw. Maybe I can turn this into something else. Thought I had one strategy. I'm lateral move into the other. Okay. We have whatever this is. It's a giraffe patrol. Hooray! So 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit. And I've got 2 attack. I didn't really go the way I expected. So once again, in Human Mastery, I'll play it up to 6 attack. Each other player reveals a tech hero or chooses a henchman from their victory pile. You defeat all those henchmen for free. I'll defeat this Tardigrade for free, which means KO one of my heroes. So I guess I'll defeat it. And I'll KO... I'm going to KO an agent. Almost thought about doing the trooper for the reasons of the focus. Okay, so with my 6 attack, I can fight once again. So Zach's going to pass out wounds. I do have some wound canceling coming, and I do have a discard pile, so I think I'm going to actually take the wounds from this Zach's in the streets. Each player builds a strength hero or gains a wound. This side can't reveal, so I get a wound. I was hoping it was an enraging one. And the other side has Rock Slide. So even though, but I do have the wound KO ability. I'll avoid it. There's more. I'm going to get plenty of wounds, so I'll avoid the wound by revealing Rock Slide on the right. Believe it or not. And then with my 4 recruit, there's no reason for me to take Cosmic Champion except for the 2 printed attack. And X23, and I don't really want to move the HQ long if I don't have to, because again, the strength rares. So I'm going to end with a sidekick. And it's a standard sidekick. And we'll call it that. Alright, I got Flame On in my head anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and maybe a draw to maybe power Flame On. Maybe, maybe, maybe. It's a big pile of maybes. Alright, from the 2099 deck again on turn 18, which I can't believe it's just turn 18, a Tardigrade. A Strength Tardigrade. Alright, Psychic Link time. Each player may reveal another X-Men hero. Each player who does draws a card. I got Emma over here, and I've got X23 over here. So both sides can draw. Let's do that. My current side is drawing Hothead, and my other side is drawing Kyla. What were you doing hanging out with Emma Frost? Maybe I shouldn't ask. 3 attack. Let's go with Hothead. I almost wish I berserked it. So I'm at 7 attack, and I gain a wound, and it is another standard wound. Then we're going to play Healing Factor Genome 8-9, Berserk. Let's Berserk whatever this top card is. Oh, I did Berserk a Hothead. That's awesome. I Berserked a Hothead, which means I get the 4 attack with no wound. I'm at 13. And you may KO a wound from your hand or discard pile. I will do that. I'll KO this wound from my discard pile. The perfect Berserk. And I'm at 14. Wow. I'm 1 short from hitting Epic Dark Phoenix. With that maximum Berserk, I didn't even make it. 3, 7, 9, 13, 14. Yep, she's still 1 attack point too strong. But I do have Rock Slide. I will be able to use him on the Tardigrade for the size changing, I believe, but he'll go away because it cares about hero classes you play, but not the ones you have. Pretty sure. So I could do some city clearing, and I'll have to gain more wounds on the left because I don't have the strength to reveal for Zax, but I can go 5. Let me start with Thor. Let me start with Thor, because I don't know how much attack he's going to get. He could get up to 7. I hope it's not that. Just reading him very carefully. 1 weapon, fight or fail, put a card that costs 5 or more. Okay, so because I have this much attack, what I could do is I could take a gamble and try and tuck a strike or 2 from the Hellfire Club. Because I know what this is. Now, if I fail, I lose all my attack points and I can't fight anymore this turn. I'm really interested in using these weapons to try and figure out what I got left. There's 2 twists in here. I've played... Yeah, I can't fail because that would be a massive amount of attack. Yeah. You're right, I can't fail. So it's impossible to. He could just get... Yeah, what's the highest VP? Probably one of the Hellfire Club. They all have high VP. I'm just trying to see if revealing from the Hellfire deck is the right way to go. There are 3 more strikes to play. I have to avoid 2 of them. I know there are no more strikes in there. I played a bunch of strikes from here already. Chances are there's at least 2 in here, because I definitely put 1 in. So I think what I'm going to do is filter through the Hellfire Club deck. So we're going to do that. We're going to declare the fight against Thor. We're going to reveal the weapon from the Hellfire Club. And we're going to see who it is. And it is a Scheme Twist. Amazing. So we have just tucked a twist. All right. That's half the problem. Now we know we won't run out of cards in this reality that way. But there could be extra strikes, and I could lose the game that way. Strike would have been better. Twist is not bad. I'm going to have to carefully play from this deck and Uru from this deck until I'm safe. I think that's what's going to have to happen. But let's just move forward. He got no extra attack. I'm at 9 attack left. Put a card that costs 5 or more from your discard pile on the bottom of your deck. So these 2 are on my discard pile, so nothing's going to happen. I still have Rock Slide. I can't forget that. So Thor is defeated. All right, I got 9 attack and a Shatter. I kind of want to save Rock Slide for the Hellfire Club, but there's no time like the present, right? And I could go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I can almost hit 4 things. This will reduce down to 3. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I would need 10 to do that. So I might as well just hit for full price. So I'll save Rock Slide. I could use the strength. So we're gonna go ahead and hit Abomination. No, I'll let him get to the streets. Maybe, because if he gets there, I get Bystanders. So I guess I'll give the left side some more wounds. We're gonna go for 5, and I'll avoid the wound over here. Left-hand side is gonna fish for a yes, broken bones. Never been happier to break my bones over here because I got 3 attack, and to play this, you must put a card on top of your deck. But we take out Zax on the right-hand side. And then we'll spend our 4 for a full price Tardigrade. Fight, KO one of your heroes. Oh, I'll play the agent, then I'll fight the Tardigrade. And then I've got a second recruit. I didn't play those yet, pretty sure. And we'll get a sidekick, which is Skids, to maybe avoid some of my own wounds. That would be interesting. Very dangerous game still, but I am... Oh, that's a hand. Why is the... Okay, those Tardigrades, it's really hard to destroy them. They survive anything. That's what I've heard. 7 cards, as I drew one with Emma. Let's play from 2099, and fingers crossed, hope it's not a strike. It's a Tardigrade, alright. Or a twist. I can survive one twist over there. Oh! I'm realizing why this twist was down here. I put it there and I forgot why it was. It's because that's one destroyed one twist on this deck. I really should have never removed it originally, but that means that the next twist destroys this reality. It only took me, what, like an hour to remember why I put it there in the first place? Let's draw some cards, starting with Emma's Mental Discipline, and it draws into a Trooper. I have a Wound to KO right here in my hand, so I will do so for the last recruit. 4 recruit, 5 recruit, and 6 recruit. Alright, that means I can play Flame On for 4 attack. I can focus to get 4 more and get 10 total attack. I haven't played a Covert. I'm just going to clear the city, I think. I have Coverts to play later. Is there anything I want to pick up for 6? No, I don't want to move the HQ right now until I know those strikes are out of there. So I am going to focus 6 to get 4. And we'll clear the city. Okay, rooftops for 5. No bystanders for me, because I'm being paranoid. And we'll go ahead and KO some more with the Tardigrade for a full... I've never hit so many Tardigrade for a full price. And KO one of my heroes. It's going to have to be the other... I need attack right now to hit the Mastermind, even though I need the focus. But I'll get rid of the agent. Maybe some troopers later. Okay, we got an empty city. And there's the 2 coverts that could have reduced the attack on that Tardigrade. So far away from 15 attack. All right, we're going for the 2099 universe again. It is another Tardigrade. I want some more. I want some more of the false Aesir. That's what I'm looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I have wounds to KO for Human Torch? I do. So that's 7. So what I can do with that 7 recruit, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is pick up Heir to Wolverine, which does a lot of berserking. This is again 2 berserks, Extreme Instinct. Count the instinct cards in your discard pile. Berserk that many times. This could actually be very, very good. Files is a question. Does size changing work only once per turn? Because I want to fight a Tardigrade with Maximus twice using Maximus. What do you mean fight them twice? Once you fight an enemy, they go to your victory pile. Okay, let's recruit this, and hopefully one of the strength bearers doesn't come up. And it didn't. Okay, good. Three, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yes. Oh, I thought you meant defeat a henchman for free. Let me see exactly what size changing says. I think it's you have to do it at that moment. Let me see. I believe so, but let me just confirm. Oh, my emojis are gone. Yep, if you played one this turn. So that is correct. You can. So if you reduce it, let's say you reduce it fully. Let me finish what I was doing so I don't forget. I just drew my new hand. I was about to play my next turn, I believe. Or did I just finish over here? Somebody remind me what turn I just took. Because I was just reading. Oh, I just recruited X23, so I'll move to the left-hand side now. Okay, there we go. So, yes, what you could do is you could have played 3 instinct cards, defeat the Tardigrade, get 1 attack back, put it back in the city with Maximus, and then fight it again and get more KO and get another attack. So yes, it's a fun combo to do if you can make it work. All right. I'm playing from 2099 again, and it is a Scheme Twist. That's okay. That's just the first one for this deck. I'll put it over here so it's clear. Okay. Stack this twist next to this Reality's Dimensional Breach. How many cards are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have to play another one right now. I have a 1 in 6 chance of destroying that reality on the next time I play a card from there. So I got to keep that in mind. Okay, let's begin with Red Wing. Can I get 15 attack? I got to do a reshuffle, which is fine. I'll do a full reshuffle. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, draw 1, put the rest back in any order, put this in the bottom of the sidekick stack. See if I can get a rare. Get some extra attack for it. There are Henchmen on the right-hand side. Better with more players, though. Top 3 cards of my deck are 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Wow. That's a Rogue's Gallery. Draw 1, put the rest back. Let me see. Do I need that 5th attack? I don't. It's not going to go anywhere. What about the Recruit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Recruit. I'm drawing the Wound because I don't need anything else. Wow, that didn't help me at all. Let's go Mental Domination, 2 Recruit. Second Mental Domination, 2 more Recruit. Defeat the Tardigrade for free. Actually, let me play that agent I can KO first. Go to Tardigrade, defeat for free, fight, KO one of your heroes. It's going to be the shield agent. All this Recruit and, yeah. And I have 6 Recruit, and I've got Flame On. I can focus it to get 4 more attack, but that's not going to do anything for me. And I don't really want to Recruit anymore. So this is all going to waste. I could rest the Wound away. No, I can't. I can rest the Wound away. I defeated a henchman for free. It wasn't a fight. So I think I will rest the Wound away after drawing it. Yeah, why not? Instead of getting a sidekick. This next hand should be good. Well, I got a couple of draws and I got Inhuman Mastery, so that, if I get another Maximus, that could be 5 attack. Then I'll just need, I don't know, 10 more to hit Dark Phoenix. Alright. If I play from this deck, it gets destroyed. If I play from... that's the Radiation deck. If I play for 2099, there's a 1 in 6 chance of it being destroyed. But if I play from the Hellfire Club, there's at least 1 strike I know about in there. So I think what I have to do is take the risk, the 1 in 6 chance on the 2099 universe. If I'm lucky, if I destroy it, I'll KO a Master Strike. Or I could play a Master Strike and then end up playing a twist. But we're going to take big chances here, and we're going to get Heimdall. All right, there he is. There's Heimdall. Okay, he gets a bystander. There you are. You get Karma. Everybody's favorite New Mutant bystander. Okay. Got 1 weapon. Fight or fail. If this is actually pretty good. If he reveals a villain, the villain enters the bridge. So this gives me an opportunity to get some knowledge. Now, which deck should I get knowledge from is the question. I don't care if a villain comes in, it'll speed things up, but at least I'll know. Well, I won't know because it'll come into the city. There's definitely villains in there. They're all the Hellfire Club. I think I should reveal from this one, because if I'm lucky, I'll reveal the twist. Or a strike. But I could also reveal from the Hellfire Club and see if I could tuck a strike. But I just don't know. Anyway, let's generate what I've got. I will go with Hothead and gain myself a wound. It's a standard wound. Next, we're going to play the Foot Claws. I got 2 more attack, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, I have plenty of instinct in there, so I do get to draw a card, and it is the last card of my deck, which is Lockheed. And it will trigger off of a Hothead if I decide to play it, which will give me up to 9. I'm putting it here because I can backtrack if I want to. If I play the Blazing Vengeance wound, I go to 11. And 13 attack if I play everything. I probably don't need to play Lockheed right now, because I'll just end up with 10 attack and I can't fail with Heimdall. But if I don't, I can probably defeat whatever shows up on the bridge. So I'm gonna play it as is. So I'll commit to playing Lockheed, and I got 1 recruit played. 2 away from Dark Phoenix though, very, very close. So let's do this. We're gonna fight Heimdall. What a tough choice. I'm going to choose... Well, let me see how many 2099 villains I've played. And how many Tardigrade I've played. So Heimdall, Thor, Hela, and the escape pile has Heimdall. So there are 4 more 2099 villains left. That means... I think I counted that properly. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so these are all villains. They've got to be all the 2099 villains and the twist. Which means that all the rest of the strikes are in here. Let me just double check that I got that right. Yeah, Heimdall's in the escape pile. Doing some quick math here. Yeah, radiation over here. We got Thor and Hela in the victory pile, and the second Heimdall's out here. I'm pretty sure that's correct. Okay. That gives me some very important knowledge. So, no strikes, 1 twist. Which is bad. I was hoping there was an extra strike in there I could KO, which means this is the deck I want to KO with 2 twists. But I've already tucked the twist, so I can't. Now, there's 3 strikes in here. So even if I reveal a strike and tuck it, there's 2 more strikes that can cause me to lose the game. So how many turns do I have left? If I play from the radiation deck, that's 1 turn. If I play, this could be 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to have to keep playing as much as I can from 2099, revealing stuff in Hellfire Club until this reality blows up. So I'm just going to have to go for the Hellfire Club. See what happens. All right. So we're going to do that. We're going to reveal from the Hellfire Club deck, which worries me a little bit. Here we go. For the weapon, it's a Tardigrade. All right, so he gets +1 attack. He's at 4. It is a villain. The villain enters the bridge. Oh, wait. I forgot I would shuffle a bystander in. That's fine. That exposes a twist. That's good. I kind of want to shuffle it. I want to blow this up before the strikes happen, but also buy myself a little time. I don't really know what I want. But I can shuffle the bystander in anywhere, actually. So I'm going to not shuffle the bystander in here. I'm going to shuffle it into the radiation deck, I think. Well, it's going to be the martial arts master. I'm not going to play from this one unless I know, so probably not wanting to shuffle it in there. I'm going to shuffle it into the 2099 deck, because that way it makes it even less of a slightly less chance I'll draw the twist early. Okay. I'm okay with that decision. What a metagame this setup calls for. It's hurting my head a little bit, if I'm not gonna lie. I'm impressed if you're still here. How long has this been going on? Where are we? We are at 1 hour and 39 minutes. And I still haven't been destroyed by Epic Dark Phoenix, so I'm going to call that a little personal victory. All right. Shuffling 5 cards as best I can, which is not really well. Okay, so he got 4 attack. So I'm down to 9, wherever the 9 is on this thing, and take care of him, which means that Karma is rescued, who is very interesting. She'll actually be able to let me know if a strength rare is coming in by revealing the top card of the hero deck. So I'm kind of happy to see her for that reason, and she's gained as a hero over here. Yeah, it is. I forget when the last time was, but did I ever face Epic Dark Phoenix? I'm pretty sure I did. I just can't remember when. But a very fun complementary setup for her. Instead of just being a complete blowout, there's a lot of tactics going on. It's almost like I forget what game I'm playing. So full price, we're hitting the Tardigrade, and we're gonna go ahead and KO. I played this for one recruit, that's why. Oh, I played a different one. I'm gonna get rid of a trooper this time, actually. It did, yeah. That's why I really like this set, the Ant-Man set. Okay. Yeah, I KO'd. Right? I can't remember if I KO'd this turn or played this one. Since I can't remember, unless somebody reminds me, I'm just going to assume that it's the only recruit I had and not get anything. But correct me if I missed that. I should have moved it over to the rest of them a little better. Alright. So the plan is to keep revealing from the 2099 deck and hope I didn't just shuffle the twist to the top. And really try to... I want those cards that have 2 weapons so I can tuck some Master Strikes, except for Loki, who I'll probably reveal somewhere else. Because if I get a strike with him, oh man, that's not going to be great. Okay, new hand, completely. Okay, got 9 attack, but these Greys are really hurting me from defeating the Mastermind. Turn 23, here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, it's Hella 2099. Okay. So she's got 2 weapons. Cool. Fire to fail, a henchman villain from any player's victory pile enters the city. That's not bad. Escape, each player KOs 2 henchmen from the victory pile or gains a wound. All right, good. I'm happy about her showing up. I wish she had paid for resurrection, to be completely honest. I could use her utility. We had Uru last week, right, with the fear itself enemies. Or that was two weeks ago. And now they're back in 2099 form. Draw a card. It's a dinosaur. Let's play another Emma Frost. Draw a card. It is a Drumtit. So that's something. I've got 3 and 4 recruit. Not being able to recruit everything I want, plus not being able to KO as much as I want, is hurting me. Okay. Well, each other player reveals a tech hero or chooses a henchman from the victory pile. You defeat those henchmen for free. I'll get rid of this Tardigrade and KO one of my heroes. I'm sorry, Giraffe Patrol, but it's the Dark Phoenix. What am I gonna do? And no superpower. So I got 5, 6, 7 attack. Let's see what happens. All right. We're going to reveal from the Hellfire Club deck, which is dangerous for a lot of reasons, but I also have to do it for a lot of reasons. So the first reveal is a twist. We just tucked the second twist. But they're still Master Strikes. And the second one is a Tardigrade that gets tucked. So this can't be destroyed, but I can't get through the deck without losing to the Mastermind. Well, it can be destroyed, just not soon. But anyway, Hella gets 1 attack, so I have 3 left. And shuffle these up. Shuffling face up doesn't do anything. Okay, so I got a twist, and then a Tardigrade and twist at the very bottom. So the final 3 are what I don't know about. The strikes have been in the worst positions this entire game, whether I'm revealing or playing. Just one of those avoided would have been so nice. Anyway, I defeat her, fight or fail, a henchman villain from any player's victory pile enters the city. And I'm going to have... There's none on the right because the left hand stole them all. So we're going to put in a ranged Tardigrade. Which means I can defeat it for free this turn. With the 2 mental disciplines I've played. And I will. I don't get 2 attack back. But whatever. I get to KO another hero. And I'm sorry, Montax. You're going to be saved, but... You got taken down by Tardigrades. Honestly, it sounds like an honor. Alright, I did a couple of KOs. That should help me somewhere. I'm not going to recruit again. I'm worried about... I gotta wait for Karma. We'll get Lockjaw as a sidekick. And we'll move on. I wish Dark Phoenix had some size changing or something. I got a sidekick, though. Okay. I do not know how to answer that. To be completely honest. How am I doing? Well, we're going for 2099 again. All right, it's Loki. So here's the interesting case with Loki. He's got 2 weapons. Ambush. Shuffle a Master Strike from the KO pile back into the villain deck. So I knew this was going to happen, but I get to choose which to put him in. Which to put the strike in. I don't want to choose the Hellfire Club. I'm trying to filter through that. I know there's 2 twists on the bottom. I think I'm going to put it into the Radiation deck. Because I know there's a leader and a twist in there, so I just want to avoid that deck anyway. I want to keep playing from this one to buy me time and avoid the twist. So the rough thing is, if I decide to reveal from the Hellfire Club deck and reveal a strike, it's going to play one. What's cool about his escape, though, he's not going to escape, but if I did, I could search this one, and I know there's no Master Strikes in there. So I'm going to have to take this strike, and I'm going to shuffle it into the Radiation deck. So there's a strike, a twist, and a leader in here. This is very scary. This will be my last pull of the game. Because it might literally be the last pull of the game. If only I had, like, a Psylord or something to help KO some of these I knew about. Okay. Shuffled in. So again, fight or fail. If his weapon revealed any Master Strikes, play one of them. Escape, search the villain deck for a Master Strike, then shuffle the villain deck and play that Master Strike. Okay, let me get as much attack as I can and discuss my strategy. Well, I can get wounds and go 4, 8, 9, 10. And I have more wound KOing things to come up with, so I might as well. I'll go 4, 8, 9, 10. In order, I'll gain the first wound for the first hothead, and the second wound for the second hothead. I don't really care about the wounds. And I'm at 10 total attack. 2 recruit. So, I'm going to fight Loki. I could safely reveal from 2099 deck, maybe tuck the twist. I could very unsafely reveal from the Hellfire Club deck and maybe play an early Master Strike. There are 3 of them in here. Actually, I have to change the number of Master Strikes played to up to 7 now. I guess I put one back, but I'll just reduce the number because technically I put one back that was already there. So now there's 3 in the middle and 1 on the right. I want to say what are the odds I'll reveal a Master Strike, but I'm hoping to reveal one, but just not right now. So I'm going to reveal from the 2099 deck, maybe tuck the twist so I know what's there. If I reveal anything else besides the twist, I just sped up the deck by 2 and know the twist is going to come faster. Yes. Well, that at least I know I have some control over when I play that one. All right, we're going to reveal from the 2099 deck. Here we go. 2 weapons. First card, I can't even pick it up. The Bystander and Thor. So I just made things worse for myself. These go on the bottom. That means one of these 2 is a twist. I did not want to be in that position. And he gets 4 attack from Thor, appropriately. So he is at 7 attack. I still defeat him. But let's put these in the bottom. Now, I don't like my odds playing from here either. I wish I could just purposely... I mean, I probably should have set it up so I failed on purpose. That's what I should have... What I should have done is... I should have made it so... I just made 3 attack and tried to fail. But I can't take that back now. Should have farmed it. Alright. Well, yeah, he's defeated. That would have been a much better move. Alright. Well, after that, I'll get a sidekick. It's a Darwin. Now I have another tough choice to make. As we move over. I have to play... It's now pretty much a race against the clock. However, I know that I can't lose to the twists in the Hellfire Club deck, but I can very easily lose to the strikes. It's a 50-50 shot to blow up this deck on the left, so I'm not going to play from there. It's a better chance for me to play from the Hellfire Club deck, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Here we go. Hellfire Club deck is Harry Leland, making things more expensive for me, but that's fine. Ambush. Heroes cost 1 more to recruit this turn. Escape, same effect. I'm probably not recruiting, so I'm not going to bother, but I'll leave them there in case I need to refer back to that. My goal now is to just get as much attack as I can, so we're going to play my sidekick and do a reshuffle and draw 2. I've already got Oh wait, should I play Call for Backup first? Do I have a wound? I don't. So, never mind. I think most of the cards I needed to generate the massive attack got KO'd, so I'm not too keen on, or not too confident that I'm going to get help here. Alright, well, I did get the rare Human Mastery, but I have no Henchmen on the right-hand side. So here's what's going to happen, everybody. I'm going to play in Human Mastery for 4 attack. There's no more Henchmen on the right-hand side's victory pile. Just do a triple check, but there are not any. And then I will get 1 attack for each henchman I defeated this turn if I played Mental Domination, but there's no henchman to put in or defeat or anything like that, so there's no point. I'll play it for 4 attack. I'll play Flame On for 4 more attack, putting him at 8. I'm at 9, and now I'm at 12. So I could have hit Dark Phoenix. If I had one more, if I had a wound, I could have defeated Dark Phoenix, because I could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit, turn it into 6. So the fact that I don't have a wound hurts me right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. So I can't focus. Oh, and Broken Bones has a requirement, by the way. I have to put another card in my hand on top of my deck. So in order to do that, now that I've figured out how much I would get from playing everything that I can't play, I would just put the Agent on top. But because I can't focus, I don't need all that attack. So I'm just not even going to play Broken Bones, because I don't need to. So let's just go ahead and hit Harry Leland for 5. And at 4 attack left, and with 5 recruit, I could use Call for Backup to KO Broken Bones to focus. How much would that give me? 4, 8, 9, 13. Yeah, I couldn't do both. That would give me 13 total. I still couldn't hit Dark Phoenix, even if I got rid of Broken Bones that way. Do I dare recruit from the HQ? There's very few cards left. I'm worried if I don't get enough cards, I'm not going to get enough attack, but maybe I just keep thinning the deck with more Tardigrades that come out, and I just get a sidekick. Yeah, sidekick it is. Okay. That's the turn. You know what? If I do end up losing, I mean, the escapes aside, I'm going to have a really good turn count score for a losing game, because I've lasted a very long time. Alright, turn 26 from the Hellfire Club deck is another Master Strike, because of course it is. Okay. Dangerous times, folks. Top card of the hero deck is an Instinct, so that means there's only 2 rares going to be left in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 Instincts are gone. I spent a lot of time recruiting. So we just got the Star Brand and Diamond form left in the hero deck. That's it. I shuffled it. Now, each player has to play a Hellfire Club from the victory pile, which I do have now. So, Harry Leland comes in, and he's the only one. Makes everybody more expensive. Then we play a Random Horror. 2 more strikes in here. So, I think I'm going to have to play from the 2099 deck and hope the 50-50 chance gives me a villain instead of the twist. Because I really need to start investigating that deck or looking into it. I'm regretting doing that Loki thing I did. Although, it probably would have benefited me to leave another 2099 one out that I could use as weapon investigation. Okay, to the streets. Random Horror is Army of Evil. Each non-henchman villain has +1 attack. Honestly, I don't really care about this one as much right now. But I do have to keep that one in mind. Alright. So, I guess Harry Leland is 6 attack. Let's see what I can do. Let's see what I can do. Alright. I do have Heir to Wolverine here, which is good. But I need X-Gene Instinct to trigger it. I have Darwin is the only one in my discard pile. But, let's do some more things before I do that. Actually, no. That's going to be 3 Berserks. Maybe 4 after I after I berserk some things. Let's actually start with, I can't discard any cards here. Let's start with Call for Backup. 2 recruit, I will KO this wound from my discard pile to get 1 more recruit. Do I draw with Psychic Link first, or do I berserk first? That's the question. I have some hotheads in my discard pile. So I think I'm going to draw first. And I wish I could discard. Alright, I get 3 attack. I reveal Skids to draw a card. It's Blazing Vengeance, which again, I wish I could have berserked that, but playing it is just fine. And then, do I have an X-Men here? I got Karma right here. So Karma's going to let me draw a card on the left-hand side, and it's Mental Discipline. Emma will play the Trooper for a 4th attack. I want to keep Skids out. I was hoping to draw a card that gives me Wound, so I could cancel it and draw 2 cards. Let's play Heir to Wolverine. I could pick up X-23 if I play Skids, because that'll get around Harry Leland's. But I don't want to empty the hero deck. There's only 2 cards left, because things might still escape or do otherwise. All right, going up to 7. I'm playing it, and we're going to Berserk twice. Here we go. Berserk an Age, it does nothing. And we're going to Berserk an Age, it does nothing. And then X-Gene, count the number of instinct cards in your discard pile. There's 1. And Berserk that many number of times, and nothing. So a complete whiff on all 3 Berserks. And I cry. I love it. All right, up to 9. Yeah, that's not anywhere close to the attack I wanted or needed or hoped to get. Ouch. Do I even bother keeping Rockslide at this point? I should probably get rid of anything that doesn't give me attack towards the Mastermind. So we're going to play Rockslide just to get him out of there. And he's going to Shatter Harry Leland. Down to 3. And I'm going to hit him for 3. Now I'm at 6 attack. Get some more VP. Even if this thing's going to end in a horrifying way. And I'll do nothing else except get a sidekick. And hey, Silver Fox, can you win me the game? As a sidekick? I don't know. 5 and a reshuffle. Okay. That's 4, 6, 8. And no X-Gene bonus unless I discard something. 15 is such a high number for the amount of attack I'm trying to build in these decks. That's a wound in hand. Ouch. Alright. This time I gotta go with the 2099 deck. 50-50 chance. Let's see what I get. 3, 2, 1. I succeeded on the 50-50. But here's the bad news. We gotta shuffle another Master Strike in, but that's okay. I'm putting it in the deck I don't want to look at the right. So, Ambush. Shuffle the strike from the KO palette back into the villain deck. It's going into this villain deck of Doom on the right with 1 twist, 1 leader, and 2 strikes. So at least I can do that. I can use this to filter back through. I know a twist is on top. So yeah, we're gonna turn it. We're gonna reduce the number of strikes because I put 1 back in. But yeah, with Dark Phoenix, there could have been 8 strikes I could play if I did somehow survive. Okay, so we're gonna fight him, and we're going to do that on here because I know this is a twist. It is a twist. So the top card won't be a twist. So let's see. And I do get to reveal the top card of the hero deck, so we'll do that right now and see what happens. So top card of the hero deck, which rare is it? Actually, this could be pretty good. This is the Star brand. Karma's never been better. I'm going to look at the other card too, because I know what it is. Yeah, so Karma always gives me 4 or 5 attack now. Karma has never been better. She's always going to give me 4 or 5 attack. Always 4 right now while Quasar's on top, but she's never been better. 4 attack. 100%. I'm glad you've been paying attention. Okay, 4 attack there. Flame on, 4 more attack, and I got the focus ability. We're going to draw a card with Emma. And we draw into the last card, not the last card of my deck, another Emma. Draw another card. We draw into Maximus, who I didn't really care to see. I can defeat a henchman for free because of Karma, but I don't have any henchmen out here, and I don't think I will. So I end up with 9, 10, 11 attack. And 5 recruit. Yeah, still nowhere near hitting the Mastermind. So let's look at you, Loki, here. let's do what I said I was going to do. Let's reveal for weapons from the one where the twist is on top. Yeah, there it is. 1 and 2. Okay, so that means the Martial Arts Master is going to be on top of the deck. Loki gets 4 attack, so that's 7. I got 4 left. Okay. So I'm going to have to take my chances with the strikes at this point after I play the Martial Arts Master on my next turn. He was 4 base, yes, thanks to the horror, so I'm down 1 more. Not that I had anything else to do with that attack. Blow him up. Okay. I gotta take a deep breath, there's a lot going on. Now, I know if I recruit something, Karma's going to be 5 attack. But if the hero deck runs out, the game's over, and that could happen for ways I'm not expecting. So I'm just going to get a sidekick and call it a day. We got Rusty. There's Lockjaw. And just got to hope enough Tardigrades come out to thin the deck. We still have all the scary Hellfire Club to play, too, like Mastermind and stuff. I got really lucky with those Scheme Twist reveals, so I know where to not play from. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lots of card draw. Wish I got to do something interesting with Lockjaw there. Okay, we're going to play the top card, which should be the Martial Arts Master, and it is, which goes right to Epic Dark Phoenix, and I kind of feel bad about that, but also not too much. Let's do this. Why do I play another card from the villain deck? Which one? Oh, whenever you play a bystander. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, no, then I'm not doing that. Yeah, I covered that one up. Whenever you play a bystander, play another card from the villain deck. Yeah, no thanks. Then I'm just gonna play from the Hellfire deck. And see what happens. Here we go. Tardigrade. Okay, back to what I was doing. 4 attacks. So yeah, I have to, I can't even play from that deck anymore. So both of these decks are basically dead. Okay, 4. Gain my wound, which is going to be whatever this is. Standard wound. And then I can, what was I even doing? I get to Berserk and KO wound. I hope I Berserk away an Instinct so I can do the X gene. That's a tall order. 2 attack, or Berserk away. Silver Fox's sidekick, which I would rather would have drawn. And I'll KO this wound from my discard pile. And I have 2 recruit. So I'm going to take a chance to see if I get an Instinct sidekick. Instinct sidekick is not here. It's Throg. He always shows up when I don't want him. So 2 more attack. I'm at 8. And we'll take out the Tardigrade for full price per 4. And we'll go ahead and KO a Shield Agent while we're doing that. And, yeah, blow up the Tardigrade. At least left-hand side can steal it. I feel like I'm playing Family Feud because they chose to steal. And another deck that's not really gonna... Another hand that's not really gonna help me out that much. State of the game. The Radiation Dimension has been reduced to the Leader, Master Strike, and 2 twists. The 2099 deck is a bystander that plays another card from a villain deck. A twist, which will blow up this reality, and one of the 2099 villains, I could probably figure out who it was. It's not Loki, it's not Hela, is it? It's Thor. I think we revealed Thor. So a Thor's in there. There's a 1 in 3 chance of doing that. And then I have this that has 2 Master Strikes in there, and I lose at 1. So my best odds are to play from this deck. There's 2 twists in the bottom. I really would like to play Thor. So maybe, actually, my best move is to play the bystander, play another card, and either blow this one up or play Thor. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Either I blow the dimension up, or I get to bring Thor out and check more of that deck. So I'm going to do that. So we start with the Martial Arts Master, 50-50 chance of blowing it up, 50-50 chance of revealing Thor. Let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1. We blow it up. Yeah. I just wanted to use Thor to investigate the Hellfire Club deck, but that's not going to happen. Hey, I'm still getting a score out of this. My turn count counts. I don't think a lot of other people are going to win, and despite all my escapes, I'm going for a good turn count. I am presenting this as if it is the League format. So there you go. I would love to get one Mastermind tactic off of her. Alright, this was the second breach. So I destroy the reality, KOing all the cards. So poor Thor 2099 gets KO'd. And that's the turn. Let's, there's really no reason for me to phase and draw, right? But I'll do it anyway because I like Lockjaw. He's a good boy. I might. If I can hit her once, I'll be happy. So we're going to phase for a Shield Trooper. And just for fun, we're going to draw Lockjaw back. I just like pressing the phase button. We'll play the Psychic right now and draw 2. 1 and 2. And we'll phase him again, because why not? And I got Call for Backup, and we'll draw Lockjaw again with the other Emma Frost. And that's going to leave me with 1, 2, 3. It's not going to happen right now. 1 more recruit. So piecemeal. 1 Call for Backup with no wounds to KO. Maximus does not activate, so that's just 4 more attack. 7. I can defeat Tardigrade for free. I have to, because the right-hand side can't reveal any tech. So I'll defeat it for free and KO another one of my heroes. It's going to be another Shield Agent, because I just need that attack. And I could play Lockjaw for 9. But, I can't hit anything, so I don't even know why I did all that. Oh yeah, to KO something. So let's just phase Lockjaw one more time. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that at all. I got Hothead. I got 11 attack, and now it's out of the way. I was hoping to avoid that specifically. Well, I'll get a sidekick, and maybe I'll make it up. There's Layla Miller. That Hothead could have made me hit. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, one more recruit point would have done that. 5, 6. Well, here I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 14, 15. This is a hit on the Mastermind. Just straight up. Thanks to Karma and the hero deck, but we'll see if I lose before that happens. Okay. Because there are 2 Master Strikes in there, I'm not touching it. Thanks to Loki. So we're going to have to hold our breath and play from the Hellfire Club deck, and if we have a Tardigrade, okay. Alright. Let's go, starting with Psychic Link Emma. I don't have any X-Men out here. I have Rusty, so this is only going to draw from the left-hand side, and even more stuff for me. 3 attack. By the way, I have the Tardigrade, which are triple Instinct Microscopic Size Changing, so I have to play Darwin to make it give me attack back, but I don't really need the attack back. I'll play Call for Backup. Do I have any wounds to KO? I do. So we'll KO this wound. I never have Recruit be useless in this way. 4 Recruit. And we're just going to hit the Tardigrade for free. We'll stop there, reveal 2 Instinct, and defeat it. And KO the Shield Agent. And we'll hold off on playing anything else. And I'll get a sidekick. Standard. Okay. Do I lose or do I hit the Mastermind? That's pretty much what's happening right now. If I pull a strike, the game's over. If I don't pull a strike, I hit the Mastermind. This is a 50% chance of pulling a strike, so I'm definitely going to still pull from here. Very good chance I can still draw one, though. And no, it's just Emma Frost herself, which makes things very confusing. Ambush. Each player chooses an X-Men hero from their discard pile. Emma Frost dominates those heroes. So who's she stealing? She's going to take... who can I give to her? Over here, I only have herself or X-23. I'm going to give her X-23 because herself is exactly what she wants. That's her favorite person. Left-hand side, it's going to end up being herself. Because Karma's in my hand, so. She takes herself. And now she's at 4 plus 1 for the horror, plus 2 for the domination. So she's at 7 attack. But we're going to hit Epic Dark Phoenix, so I'm going to feel good about it. So, if the twist says the Mastermind gains plus 3 attack, do all the Masterminds gain 3 or just Phoenix? If a twist says the Mastermind gains 3 attack, I think, well, yeah, tell me which Mastermind that is. Horror, okay. Yeah, that would be all of them, I believe. Normally you pick one if it's the, but because this is a lasting effect, it's all of them. It's a weird thing, but it would be all of them. Okay, so there's a Star Brand again, revealed. I'll just leave it face up, because we know what it is. Karma gets 4 attack. Actually, I needed to draw a card for Broken Bones to work. I forgot I gotta put something on top of the deck. But, and I forgot about Investigate. So we're gonna play Flame On. I'm at 8 attack. I need 7 more, so I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and put Mental Domination on top. But I can also Investigate first, so we're gonna go ahead and, I can't afford to put the Trooper on top. So we're gonna play Rusty Collins right now, investigate my deck for a card that costs 0, KO it or discard it. Sorry, Rusty. Sorry, Kyla. Rusty KO'd you, and there was no other option. Don't even read the rest of the card. Okay. Putting Mental Domination back. To play Broken Bones, I'm putting Mental Domination on top of the deck. And then the Trooper gives me a 13th, and Lockjaw, the good boy that he is, gives me a 15th. So I do get to hit Epic Dark Phoenix, and that is pretty cool. Not that it's going to get much easier right now, because we have Tactics. Well, I do rescue the poor martial arts master, so I gain that as a hero, and that's cool. But here's what happens. Worship me as a god. Each other player gains 2 0-cost cards from the KO pile. Okay, so that's going to be 2 attack cards. 2 troopers. There's a trooper, and... oh, have I even KO'd enough troopers? Agent, 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 agent. Nope, it's going to have to be an agent or a wound. I'm going to have a gain the wound, because for the right side, the wound is easier to get rid of than the... So, hey. Would you say that you could be allowed to gain 2 Master Strikes from this card? In theory, if I had hit this early, could I have prevented Loki from putting them back in if I got the 2 Master Strikes out of there? This is the question that came up earlier in the week, and that's why I see it's kind of... this is clearly not intended to put 2 strikes or twists back into... to be gained. That's not the intention, but as written, that's what they are. Anyway, I'm just going to gain the wound because, again, right-hand side will deal with that. Where did the trooper go that I just took out? Oh, there it is. Okay. I bet you if I asked Devin about it, he would say, no, you can't gain strikes or twists, but without that clarification, I don't see why I could say that that's not the case. Anyway. Boom. Yeah, I mean, it was a 1 in 4 chance, but it's still funny when that syncs up that way. Alright, that might have been my only shot to take her down. We'll see. We'll see how much longer I get in this game. So I'm not gonna lie, it's not looking great. We do have the final blow to worry about, so those twists are gonna have to be right there on the bottom, both of them. Or the strikes, sorry. The twists are on the bottom. Near the bottom. I meant the strikes. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm at the mercy of this Hellfire Club universe. And that's about it. We have... Okay, Mastermind. Jason Weingard comes in. And what he's going to do is weaken himself by 1 attack. Because he becomes a Mastermind. He gains the ability of Master Strike. It doesn't matter. I lose on the Master Strike anyway. You can't do anything worse to me. Each player simultaneously reveals a non-gray hero. Mastermind dominates the revealed hero with the highest cost. So whatever, he's a Mastermind. I don't care at this point. Let's just put these here. It does. That's why I said, as written, I have no argument against doing it. But I'm pretty sure that was not the intention, and if asked, it'll be clarified that those don't count. But that's just my theory. Alright, can I get 15 attack? This looks like a lot of attack. 4, 8, 10, 13. I'm going to need some lucky berserks. I get 3 berserks. Actually, how many instinct on my discard pile? I have 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I have a really good chance of actually... Oh, and I can use skids, but I should actually use Heir to Wolverine first. I can probably hit the Mastermind again. So 3 attack, berserk, berserk, and then I get a bunch of berserks. But if I do that, these don't end up in the shuffle. But if I don't do that, I probably won't get to hit the Mastermind. So I'm going to do this anyway. Okay, 2 berserks. We berserk a wound away. And we berserk a shield agent away. That's okay. Now, Extreme Instinct. How many instincts do I have? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. All right, I get 4 berserks. Here we go. Nothing. 1. And a shuffle. And 2 more berserks. These are the cards I wanted to berserk, but they're here. But I can use skids. All right. 2 more berserks. And they are 1. Oh, sweet. All right, so that's 5. I'm at 9. All right, it kind of worked. From Heir to Wolverine. Let's do something fun. Let's go with Hothead. Up to 13. I'll gain the wound, but I'll cancel it with skids. I'll discard skids to draw 2 cards. 1 and 2. Let's go with Psychic Link. Up to 16 attack. I have Heir to Wolverine revealed, so I get to draw a card. And I have Emma Frost on the left, so I draw another card. And it's Flame On. Alright. Next we have the Silver Fox Sidekick, which I'm going to play to get 2 more cards drawn. 1 and 2. Get through this deck. I will play a Hothead to go up to 20 and gain another wound. It's a grievous wound, unfortunately. But she could be able to get rid of it soon. Play the Enraging Wound. I'm at 22 attack. And I have 2 Recruit. And a wound. And I have Throg, who's not going to give me any more attack because I don't have the Recruit. But I'll just play him anyway. For 2 Recruit. He'll go away, so I can get him out of there. Alright, well, I definitely have enough to hit Dark Phoenix, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. 7 left. Alright, next horror, or next tactic, horrible tactic, Fire Reincarnation. Gain a hero from the KO pile that costs 7 or more. Okay, cool. Actually, I never KO'd any rares this game. So this actually whiffs for the first time, I think, since I've ever played her. Yeah, because, Quasar's rare and Emma's rare are here. Maximus is rare I recruited. X-23's I recruited. And Noah Flame's right here. So there are a Denny. So this totally whiffs. That's very funny. That's never happened before. And I have just enough attack left to hit Emma Frost and gain those heroes. So I'm going to do so. So I will take her out. Oh, that tactic went to the right-hand side, plus Emma. And I've got 2, so I'm going to gain them in this direction. 1 to the left, 1 to the right. All right. I'll get another sidekick for good luck. It's Hairball. who can be berserked, and that's it. Now, I used all my good stuff, so this shouldn't be a very good hand. Although, actually not bad. I have the sidekick to draw more cards. Alright, I'm playing on borrowed time. Let's see how much time I have left. Into the rooftops goes Sebastian Shaw. Oh, I forgot about Mastermind Jason Wingard. I couldn't hit him, though, but I don't really care. He has +1 attack for each card I've played for my hand this turn. Alright, can I get 15 attack again? I got 4, 8, 12, 13, and a card draw, and 6 focus? Almost 6 focus. I might be able to hit her again. So, playing Karma to get 4 attack from Quasar, who's been hoping more in a very strange way than I expected. Because I generated enough attack. Well, what am I going to say about that? And I haven't pulled the last strike yet, so I'm just being lucky. But also, I just finally thinned my deck enough. All right, we gotta pick a team. We gotta pick a team so I can hit her a 3rd time. Can I metagame this? Emma Frost in my discard pile. 2 Maximus out here. I have another Flame On in there, so I'm going to look for Fantastic Four so I can get that other Flame On. And I can also, if I fail, I can set up the draw for Emma by the Investigate. So I'm going to say Human Torch, or sorry, Fantastic Four. I got it right. Should I tuck or keep the Shield Trooper? I have enough to focus now. So I'm going to go 8, 9... 13. I have enough to hit her again. So I'll tuck the Trooper with the Investigate. Sweet. I'm happy about that. No wounds to KO. So I'll draw whatever's at the top. 1 recruit. Draw a card. It's another attack. Okay, so I'll get the 10th attack. Call for backup. Nothing to do there. No Henchmen to defeat for free, so I got 2, 4, so 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit. Inhuman Mastery, up to 14. And I have another Tardigrade to defeat for free. Cool, so I get to KO. Sorry, Silver Fox. Your drumstick broke again. And I got 1 attack for defeating 1 Henchman, so I don't even have to focus to hit the Mastermind. I got exactly 15. Let's double check that. 4, 8, 12, 13. And 2 attack from somewhere else. I don't remember where I got that from. Let me just double check. I KO'd the Trooper. So it's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Investigate. Thank you. It was Layla Miller. So I'm at exactly 15. 15 is legit. Let's do it. Alright, 3rd tactic. Burn the world to ashes. Each other player discards each card from their hand that has the same name as any card in the KO pile. Oh. Oh no. Shield Agent. Discarded. Call for backup. Definitely KO'd those. Healing Factor Genome. Definitely KO'd that. Shield Trooper. KO'd that. Shield Trooper. Actually, no, I took the last Shield Trooper out. There are no Troopers in the KO pile, so I keep both Troopers in the sidekick. Could have been worse, to be honest. Oh wait, there is. I just did KO a Trooper. I forgot about that one, so I do get rid of him. Yes, we caught it at the same time. So no sidekicks in the KO pile, so that's it. I just keep a single sidekick on that side. Epic Dark Phoenix is back. I could focus for 4 more attack, but I played too many cards for Sebastian Shaw here. He's mad at me. He's at like 4 base plus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not happening. And I'm not recruiting. I mean, I could. I could get the Star Brand out of there. That would make the hero deck... am I right in saying that if you defeat the last tactic before the next strike while the Mastermind is still in play, her face card is KO'd and you don't lose? No. Because... what the final blow means you have to... The game still goes until you take out the Mastermind. So you can still lose when you're playing the final blow rules. So what I could do is I could recruit something out of here and then replace the Star Brand with Diamond Form as the only card in the hero deck. Oh, the second Mastermind. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, you only use the final blow on Masterminds with tactics. So I did it differently before, but we talked about that. It replies to the last Mastermind in play that had any tactics. So Masterminds that ascended don't count that way. So I wish it did. Trust me. So if I was playing with multiple Masterminds with tactics, you would KO all the face cards except for the last one with tactics. Yeah. I'm just worried. Is there anything from the Hellfire Club that can KO heroes from the HQ or pull them out? Because if one hero gets pulled out, that's it for me. And I'm afraid there's something there. A horror could do it. I don't know. But I'm not worried about the horrors because if I lose, if I get a Master Strike, the game's over anyway. So hopefully that one attack doesn't make a difference. Famous last words. Let's just get a sidekick. And it's Darwin. I could have focused to get more, but I got a Darwin. I'm okay with that. Okay. Oops. 4, 5, 6. That's 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in a card draw. We shall see. RIP fives. I might lose right now. So all I got is a sidekick in hand. I gotta play from this deck, and it is the Trap. That's not good. If I end turn have no Hellfire villains in the city, or it becomes a 6 attack. Oh yeah, this will lose me the game. If I can't defeat Sebastian Shaw, I lose. I think I've just lost. Exactly, I just got it. So I have to have no Sebastian Shaw in the city, or it's going to cause me to draw the game. So I have a sidekick. All I have to do is draw enough attack with 2 cards to defeat Sebastian Shaw, even though he gets 1 attack for each card I've played from my hand this turn. So whatever's here, I don't think it's enough. We'll see. Plus he has 4 base attack right now, plus 5 once I play the sidekick. So let's put it at 5 after I play the sidekick. Yeah, that's not going to help. And neither is that. Yeah, that's good. What an unfortunate, sad way to end this game. I didn't lose to Dark Phoenix. I didn't lose to the Scheme. I lost to a draw by running out the hero. Actually, no, I did lose to Dark Phoenix because the hero deck did run out. But I didn't lose because of Master Strikes directly. I lost because of her own trap. That's very fun. It's kind of fun to lose this way. Let's play this out. All right, I get to finish this turn. So... Well, I'm going to center myself. I'm going to rest my wound away and end my turn. And my turn ends. So, what happens is we transform into the Trap, and what happens is Phoenix Force dominates all the heroes in HQ that cost 6 or less. So that's everybody except for the rare. There's only 2 left to fill. The villain deck is empty, which is Dark Phoenix's Evil Wins condition. So unfortunately, as I did really well, but Evil wins there. What a way to lose. Also, I forgot to update the reality story this whole time. Is 1. What a way to lose this game. How far was I from the next Master Strike? Shaw, Emma, Bishop, Strike. So if that hadn't happened, I would have had 3 more turns till I lost, and I very well could have pulled this out. Yeah, but the momentum came too late. I'm not upset. That was a really fun game, and I did get a decent amount of points for somebody who lost, despite my 1, 2, 3, 4 escapes. So I'm going to put my results in as is, but speaking of results, some of you guys did put some points towards this. So here we go. I tried my best. And I'm sure you guys will too when you face Epic Dark Phoenix breaches the Nexus of all realities. So good luck for you on that. Oh, what happened to our prediction? Here we go. I have to refresh. It doesn't seem to be registering I made one. Because I definitely did. It's right there. Refresh. Refresh faster. Anyway, Thank you for watching this game. Good luck with this, and I hope that you come and rate heroes and join. Let me see if anybody joined the tournament while I was blabbering on. Okay, it was here. I can choose the outcome now. It was a loss. So there you go. Was anybody playing, or did anybody join the tournament? Go to tournament.bageltalkgames.com. You can sign up there. And here we go. What do we have? 66 when I started the stream? We're at 69. Cool. 3 of you joined. Let's try to get over 100. Try to get over 125. I hope to see you there. And I will wish you good luck with this. I'll get set up tomorrow morning. And I'm not going to be too sad about this. I did pretty well. What was her last tactic? I don't remember. It is this one. Consume an entire galaxy. Each of the player chooses a card from their discard pile that costs 1 or more. I guess I'm glad that one didn't show up, because that could have gotten rid of some early stuff. I got some pretty nasty horrors too. Anyway, good luck with this. Have fun. And I will see you guys next week. Next week, Tuesday, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing an extra stream next week. On Tuesday, I'm going to be playing the viewer challenges from the Bageltop Masterminds at coffee.bageltalkgames.com. I got 3 setups to play. Solo games. They're going to be a lot of fun, so come join that. And then Thursday, that's going to be in about 9 a.m. Pacific. And then regular time, 6 p.m. Pacific on Thursday is going to be the next Randomizer stream, number 150. What are we at? 55? I can't keep track of numbers. No, 57. 157. All right, see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Enjoy this game.